to 10 mark. Welcome to the Afternoon Delight podcast with the boys. Before we kick things off, we'd like to give a special shout out to all the copyright lawyers out there. The only people who can hear 2 seconds of music and immediately smell billing hours. Somewhere out there, one of them just yelled, "Objection," because someone whistled happy birthday. Don't worry, we've got no movie clips, no hit songs, no dancing babies, just 4 idiots with microphones and questionable opinions. So put the cease and desist letters back in the printer, take a day off, and let's have some fun. The Afternoon Delight podcast with the boys starts now.
The boys.
Oh, well, we're almost all here. We're waiting on Mr. Hoochie Daddy. What if everything you know? Oh, look, I already started. The drink already hit me.
Nah.
What if everything you know, your memories, your family, your career, even this podcast, Bob, is nothing more than lines of code? That's a lot of lines of code.
I thought you said lines of coke.
Right? I'm like, that would be a fun
$20 bill, and never mind.
Today we're diving into the biggest question of philosophy, science, and technology. Are we living inside a simulation?
That's fake, John.
Touch Bob.
That's fake. Why?
Is he lying? All right, we're all just making sure we're all here.
We're all real.
We're all here.
We're all real.
Proud segment of my imagination.
Yeah.
All just bags of flesh.
There's no Mrs. Art. She's just lines of code over there. that Art wrote.
Oh man, I'm not smart enough.
We're examining the evidence,
Something
the
that
arguments,
awesome.
and the mind-blowing implementations if it's true. So we're going to dive into that today. But before we get into that, I got to scroll all the way down to my intros for you fools right here, and it's all the way at the bottom. I don't know why I did that. I need to hire a really good production manager to handle my production stuff.
No, then we'd be like
It's all
commercialized, and it'd be all.
It's all the way at the bottom.
And we gotta talk to the big wigs and
Yeah. I gotta
talk
hire
about numbers and stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're gonna get into that. But first, let's say hello to the podcast team. We're missing one, but he'll be here shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, hide your wallets, lock up your collectibles because Artemis Prime is in the building. This is the only guy who walks into Target for toothpaste and somehow leaves with 3 action figures, a Marvel collectible, and a story about why they're all investments.
And no toothpaste.
No toothpaste. He's watched so much Star Wars that Yoda probably owes him royalties. And mention Marvel around him, he suddenly goes into a TED talk on why Wolverine could beat half the Avengers and maybe even Darth Vader.
That's true. Yeah.
True. Name any Star Wars convention in the world. Chances are that they politely suggested Artemis find another galaxy. Rumors has it that George Lucas has a restraining order against him to stop him from pitching episode 10. I can see that.
I have a good idea for that too.
Now none of that's true. But if you ask Artemis Prime, he'll tell you George Lucas has had it in for him ever since Phantom Menace. Please welcome the one and only collector of legends, defender of nerd culture, and the pride of every comic book store, Mr. Artemis Prime. Yeah.
Thank you. That's actually
Cheers, my friend.
That's actually why I came out here to Modesto, so that way I could kill George Lucas.
Yeah.
like Darth Maul. I'm here like Darth Maul and take on George Lucas.
Yeah, you came to take on George Lucas, and instead of Darth Maul, you got Jar Jar Binks.
Lisa cool with that.
Yeah,
He's cool with that.
Yeah, I can see you like cornering him at some cafe that he's just goes in to get a coffee and Art just comes in and corners him and just starts pitching episode 10.
Well, after I yell at him, how can you make Anakin do this shit? The prequels are crap. Jar Jar fucking Binks, man.
Do you throw in the fact that it's all my theory? Do you ever throw in my theory with him? Would you?
Yes, I would most likely ask him. Probably not the first thing, but I would want to ask him if it's about Excalibur.
It's the whole fucking story. It's about Excalibur. He stole it. He read Macbeth and he just stole it. He stole the whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen, get comfortable because every time Bobby Boogie starts a story, Google Maps asks it for the directions to the ending. Now, here's the thing about Bobby's stories. They always start the same way. So I was in this bar, and somehow, somewhere before the end of the story, a woman enters the picture every single time. At this point, we're considering Bobby has spent more time meeting women in bars than actually drinking. That is not true.
It's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah, not
I have
true.
been in bars with Bobby, and there's more drinking than there is women.
There is, unfortunately.
And then there's his brain, basically a supercomputer with about 80% accuracy. That's the scary part. He's right most of the time. The other 20% will argue it like it's the presenting evidence before the Supreme Court, facts, opinions, eyewitness. It doesn't matter. Bobby commits to the bit. He does. Even if he's wrong, Bobby will fight you.
You gotta fight it to the end, brother.
Yeah. So grab a drink. Get ready for some unbelievable stories. At least one tale that starts with, I met this girl at a bar. Please welcome the one and only Bobby Boogie.
Thank you very much.
He was the ex-writer for Penthouse, wasn't he? Like you were all
He was the editor of Penthouse.
No, I came up.
See her writing back. No, this isn't fucking dirty enough.
I came up with the first 3 lines of every letter. You're never going to believe that this happened to me.
That was he tells everyone you have to start the story that way.
Yeah.
That way must be started. And ladies and gentlemen, our next co-host is proof you can earn a college degree in English. I'm not sure if it was English, but I'm saying English. Become a school teacher and still make one terrible life decision, agreeing to hang out with this group every week.
Mm-hmm.
By day, she's a teacher. By day, she's teaching grammar, literature. She needs to teach me a few things and critical thinking. By night, she comes home to Artemis, trying to explain why buying his 237 Star Wars action figure was saving money.
Hey, because later on it's gonna be worth more, and I'm not gonna be.
You don't have to argue on this show.
Just remember, don't open it. Leave it in the package. It's more valuable.
She's a huge fan of Friends. But after living with Artemis, she realized that somehow starring in a crossover between Friends, Hoarders, and the Comic-Con documentary. Now, if she's ever offers you, I had to add this. Now, if she ever offers to make you a drink, politely ask what's in it.
Yes.
2 sips later, you're texting your ex, singing karaoke, and trying to remember where you parked. This woman makes cocktails so strong that she should have a designated driver. And if you're ever outside around midnight and you hear sounds carrying by the wind, scientists once thought this was a rare bird call. Turns out it's just another Tuesday night. Artemis, put your toys away. Please welcome the woman with the patience of a saint, the grammar of an editor, the cocktails of a pirate, and the only person keeping Artemis connected to reality, Mrs. Prime.
Yes.
Yeah, that's his prime. Julius is not here, so we're not going to go into his. Julius Caesar is not here.
Julius.
Still hung up on your connection to Excalibur and Star Wars.
Yes.
We'll definitely talk about it.
There is a connection there. I'm telling you, he stole it. He read that in where was it? It's not Davis. He went to
he went to Downey.
Yeah, he read that.
Davis wasn't in India.
Yeah. He read that. He read that in a class at Downey High School and said, "You know what? I'm going to turn this into space shit."
Yes.
Like
Space shit.
Why not?
You know what? The only thing Excalibur is missing. Space shit.
That's what he did. He was probably sitting there at
It's
lunch.
only the 16th
probably sitting
century.
there at
or
lunch,
whatever.
Excalibur's missing Jar Jar Banks. Okay.
Yeah. He drove. That came later.
Yes.
That was his pot smoking days. It's like, there was probably one guy that looked like him back then and goes, you know what? That dude needs to be a character.
Yeah.
Let's call him Jaja and give him a Jamaican accent somehow in space with a Jamaican accent.
You're right. You probably met him at Hay Street down San Francisco.
Yeah, he's over there. It's great in the hate.
Off him and
Yeah, he's in the hate. Yeah.
Everybody say hello to Mallory. Mallory's out there. Hello,
Hey,
Mallory.
Mallory, what's going on, Mallory?
Yeah, everybody else that's out there, we see you. I see you. Say hello. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, hello.
If you're watching us on Twitter, very hard for me to see your comments, so they don't show up on the actual screen. here, so we can't see him. So I got Twitter open. If you leave a comment on Twitter, I'll make sure to put it up on the screen. But we do not see your comments on Twitter. So I'm sorry, X. We don't want to piss him off, right?
No, we don't want to make.
We don't want to piss Elon because he'll come over and shut our power down, and then that would just be rude. But he would do it. I think he would do it. Mr. Sharp, let's start with you. Let's go down here. Let me go down here. Let's go down here. Let me go down here. Where are we?
We're at your house.
Where?
We're in the studio.
John, we're on Earth 616.
Yes.
Has anybody ever heard of simulation theory?
No,
me either until today. You have to have.
Well, the thing about I don't know if that's what they call it, but it's she walked off. But
I think Bertha is.
Oh yeah, no, shut up. Oh, I don't know what.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna have to sit next to Mrs. Prime, and I don't have an intro for you, but next time I will put one together that'll make it funny.
No, what is awesome? What are the thank you
very much.
What are those pods that they fill with water and then you're supposed to lay in them? What are they called, babe? Are they called simulation?
Talking about like the Orbeez?
No,
no,
it's like water. Like you don't feel it. Like these.
The water simulation.
The sensory deprivation.
Sensory deprivation.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking of. So never mind.
That's where they fuck you up even more.
Yeah.
They
Put you
put
in a
the
dark
hose
room,
in your
in a
mouth
bubble.
so you can breathe in the water.
Supposedly, well, you're only in like an inch or two of water, and supposedly it's supposed to give you the feeling like being in the womb.
Hydrobaric
Oh.
chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that line, Bob? We spend 9 months in there and the rest of our life trying to get back in.
Absolutely. No, most of our adult life.
I wonder.
Our adult life trying to get back in.
Right, like they talk about.
Yeah.
Not me.
Coming out again.
Me neither.
Simulation theory is the entire universe and everything in it, including humans, stars, galaxies, and even passing of time, could be advanced computer simulation created by a far more technological advanced civilization.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's crazy to think that. I mean if I was doing that, why do we have pain? Why do we have why do
pain,
we have
heartbreak.
memories? Why do we have any
Yeah.
of that shit? Just make us walk around like Sims.
Yeah, and why couldn't they simulate me to a better lifestyle
Yeah. No, they
I
fuck,
mean,
yeah, they fuck
with
all-
more money? Yeah, with more money.
We're not the stars of the game, probably.
We are.
Bro.
We are. We're like the
just the people,
we're like a
you know?
background character.
Yeah, man.
We're like Millhouse and Simpsons. Like,
So we're basically
We're
living in
just
the Sims.
extras.
No, yeah, you don't have names, man. We're just
We're fill space.
yeah. Like that is like a really good question though. If we are in a simulation, why isn't your life, like I guess your dream life or whatever? But
Well, they wouldn't be because someone wrote that code for you.
facts.
Yeah, so they said, Art's going to be a collector of
Yeah.
toys,
Mhm.
dollies,
you know,
dollies.
if I ever find a sunbase that wrote my code, I'm kicking his ass.
Yeah. We're going to get, I'll ask all you, do you think that we'd be having this conversation if the movie Matrix wasn't out there?
Oh, the Matrix?
Matrix. Yeah.
Well, isn't the Matrix a little bit different?
Well, that's pretty much
It's a
the
whole
theory
other-
based on the simulation. Everything is
Right.
Is making us think these things, right?
Yes.
Or are we just part of a simulation that started and maybe it's not even being run by anyone?
It was just uploaded and then
was
they
just
just said,
uploaded
fuck it,
and-
left it.
Oops.
I heard like I watched this documentary.
Look, there's Hoochie Daddy.
They said that the Matrix was actually King Arthur, but just in the future.
The Matrix is actually Excalibur. Lancelot was the bad guy who pretended to be the good guy. Yeah.
The philosopher Nick Bostrom argued that in 2003 at least one of these statements is likely true. Almost all civilizations go extinct. It's true. Before developing technology capable of creating realistic simulation. Advanced simulation chooses not to create simulations of their ancestors. We are almost certainly living in a simulation. You know what? I'm going to go with you. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Art. Do you believe any of this nonsense? Do you believe Mrs. Artemis Prime and the other person over there? It's not really there. They're not really there.
Why?
No, no.
What was the question? What was the question?
I don't think so. Right. So the basic baseline is I don't think so, but I do trip out on dreams.
Yeah, we're gonna get into deja vu.
So I didn't want to like get into all like that, but no, I don't believe in simulation.
How about you, Mr. Sharp?
I don't believe in.
You
I
don't
don't believe in simulation. No.
You don't think do you think there's a higher power up there?
Oh yeah, yeah. When I pass, hopefully that's where I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me and JC are gonna hang out for a day.
Yeah. What's going on, Jules?
What's up? My bad. I was asleep.
I have to scroll all the way down to Julian stuff.
And well, I had to go return my suit for this weekend, and I forgot to.
Whole time the fuck out. You rented a suit?
Yeah, I had to take it back.
You don't own a suit? You're a grown man.
Where'd you?
Okay, John, you got to remember, I weighed 300 pounds. There's no reason for me to buy a suit right now if I'm still losing weight.
Right.
Like I was too big. Like,
okay.
You know,
Word.
I always forget that part of you.
Once I get to the final form, that's when I will buy a suit. But right now, I don't have
the final form.
Where did you go that you needed a suit?
I had a wedding.
I didn't know. You don't talk to me. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was my wedding. You guys are supposed to be there. You guys were supposed to be the best men.
Okay.
You guys are supposed to get the suits and everything. What the fuck?
Sorry, bro.
All I get is where's the pass down? I got this. Have a good day.
Yeah, he's lying. He's all cap. I've heard you like tell Bobby he looks good. And he's looking sexy today.
He's beautiful, bro. He's beautiful, bro.
He's lying, bro. He's lying. Ladies don't believe this guy.
He wants that yum.
Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, broadcasting from an undisclosed location somewhere in California, Central Valley, a place proudly called the Bat Cave. We don't know his address, but DoorDash has even given up trying to find it. He's only 26 years old, but somehow acts like he's been conducting relationship research for decades. His favorite hobby, rating women on a scale of 1 to 10. It's a system so scientific that absolutely no scientist has agreed to review it. He's young. He's confident. He has gotten opinions. He's even, oh, shit, man, that drink is already fucking hitting me. He's young. He's confident. He's got opinions on everybody's dating life, especially if you're attractive. I noticed that about Julian. If you're attractive, he really focuses on trying to give you some really good advice.
Hell yeah.
If you're not so attractive, it's just like, yeah, don't worry.
It's because at that point, it is a skill issue. Like I think that if you are not the best looking, like it's not a skill issue. But if you're a good looking dude, like it's just a skill issue, bro.
All right. You're just like, hey, dude, look, man, you are what you are. Just stick with 2s and 3s, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you work on your personality and learn how to think. Learn how to sing karaoke.
Yeah, you got a great personality, man. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, the Sultan of Swipe, the king of questionable confidence, the Austin Powers of the Central Valley Hoochie Daddy. There you go. There's
Julian. Always on the lookout for a Turlock 7, man. Always looking for a Turlock 7.
Yeah, we got to be careful with the sound effects, John. They own the gong. Who the fuck owns a gong sound? That's all.
Hey, you better be fucking Asian too if you own that. Yeah. Let me just tell you.
Let's do the Jane Silent Bob. You just say,
who the fuck owns a gong?
By the way, I heard the best Batman joke this week.
Okay. Can we say it online?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, it's good. You know why Batman only wears half a mask?
I already know this, dude. Stop it, Bobby. Stop it. Facts.
Yeah.
I already know, so you don't have to put the rest of it.
The rest of us don't know.
Oh, just sure.
All right. So Batman wears half a mask so the cops can see that he's white.
There it is.
I can't say that at work. I'll get fired.
Yeah.
Hey, say it on the.
There's a lot of things we can't say at work or we get fired, bro.
Forever.
No, I heard that. I laughed my ass off when I heard that. I'm like, oh god.
Humans already created increasingly realistic virtual worlds on NAI. We've done that. The universe follows mathematical laws that sometimes interpret as being code-like. Mm-hmm. This is true. Certain features of quantum physics have led some people to speculate about complication limits through these ideas remain. I don't know. I'm done. I can't read. Fucking drink.
Wait, where are you at?
The idea of it is Would you write that?
Yeah, no, we're ready.
Okay,
The
never mind.
objects that we perceive as physical reality might actually be a digital environment, much like characters inside
There
a
we go.
highly sophisticated video game are unaware they exist within software.
Yeah.
The core idea: if a civilization became advanced enough to simulate conscious beings,
See.
it might create countless simulation. Stop it. It might create countless simulations of past civilizations. If that happened, there could be far more simulated worlds than base original reality, making it possible, though not proven, that we ourselves are living in one of those simulations.
Yes.
The Matrix, yes.
The Matrix. It's the
Yes.
Matrix. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. If someone, Art, if someone proved tomorrow that we live in a simulation, would it actually change how you live your life?
Yeah, I've done mushrooms before. I've opened my brain up, and you know what? That shit is
No,
scary.
if you were to do mushrooms and then find this out,
Oh, I
your
did.
head may
No,
explode.
he
I did.
literally thought he was in the Matrix.
Yeah, I
And
was.
Would you do the
bananas.
Neo?
Yeah.
Scary.
No,
Why didn't you pick Star Wars?
because the
Matrix
Matrix
had
kind of
come
made
out.
more sense, and
Mhm.
like, so I was on mushrooms and I was in my balcony and I was telling her that I could make it into the other balcony.
No,
If
so
I jump.
I had to put him in the bathtub.
Yeah.
He wouldn't like leave.
That was the, oh, dude. So you want to hear some trivia? I was sitting at the edge of the bathtub and I was just like playing with the water. And I told her, I was like,
There
"This
was no
water
water.
is so cool. There's
It's
no
a comet.
water. There's no water."
He was in an
Now
empty
you gotta drown
bathtub.
yourself, bro.
With
Yeah,
our
you
cat.
facts. She would be like, she walked. What are you doing? I can't swim.
He felt like he was free, bro.
I was like, "You're fine."
But you
That
got to do
shit was-
shrooms at like a
He was in
lake,
the
bro.
toilet.
The shrooms at a lake is amazing.
No.
Or
No.
acid at the
No.
lake.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
No.
We were
Shrooms at a
actually-
lake,
On a
acid
kayak?
lake.
Hey, you guys just
Someone's
don't
gonna-
live like me, bro. You guys don't live on the
Someone's
wild
gonna-
side. That's the thing.
Someone's gonna drown. Okay, someone's gonna
Yeah.
drown.
We were
No,
actually in
that's
the middle
why-
of the orchards.
Well, that's why I
Freaked
have
out
like.
and I had to take him home.
All right. Well, I understand that. I understand freaking out, but I have like 6 friends with me. So like, if I start to go crazy, like they're gonna pull me out the water, you know. So like,
But
that's
they're
why.
all on shrooms too.
No. Usually only like 2 or maybe 3
No.
of us will do it. Not all of
I
us
was
will do it.
cheating.
Not all my
Oh,
friends
yeah.
do it
I
all
was
at
the
once.
one
All
taking
right.
care of everything.
Yeah, someone's got to be responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the DD mushroom guy.
Yeah, the DD mushroom guy.
You know what? If I feel like if I took mushrooms at a lake, I would just like look at everyone and go, "I'm Aquaman," and take my
Yeah,
shirt off and start
I already
swimming.
Oh, so that's how we can get you in the hot tub. That's how we get you in the
Yeah,
hot tub.
yeah, that's how you get in the hot tub. Is there's mushrooms in your Aquaman
Now we know.
Facts.
Now we know.
Yeah.
without a
I mean,
shirt on.
How about you, Mr. Bob? If someone proved tomorrow that we live in a simulation, would it actually change how you live your life?
No.
You wouldn't try to go on Neo?
You
Bob
know,
already lives his life how he wants, you know.
no. I probably would, but when I was at MTC and I was in customer service and I ran like the sales department unofficially, 2 guys would always, when they call and they go, "Neo, what's up?" I go, "Why do you call me Neo?" He goes, "Do you run everything?"
Mm.
He goes, "You do shit nobody else
Wait a
can
minute.
do."
Maybe he's the Oracle.
No, I'm not the Oracle because that guy was worth millions inside my paycheck.
Mm.
But I tell you what, though, we're talking about doing the shrooms and stuff.
Mm.
One of the greatest conversations that I ever had with a friend of mine who opened my eyes to reality was we were getting stoned out at Woodward.
Shout out Woodward, bro.
We were
Shout
getting
out.
stoned, and
Fuck
he
me,
goes,
that-
check this out. He goes, are you creationist or evolution? I go, evolution. He goes, check this out. He goes, you know how they say in the Bible the world was created in 6 days, 7th day God took a rest. He goes, it never says what a day is. A day was like 500 million years.
Fucking Bob.
So it took like 4 billion years for it to go from day 1 to day 6.
Mhm.
I go, wow.
It's true though. You don't think about that. You know,
No.
back then there was no, if God did create, they didn't have, but he didn't go, okay, the day is 24 hours.
Yeah, but
Right.
you know what though?
It could have been one
Yeah.
day. The God could have been
500 million years. Yeah, 500 million years.
Yeah.
But the scary part was, and we both said this to each other. We go, we wouldn't have thought about this shit sober. He goes, no, we wouldn't.
Yeah. How about you? This is my boo. I can call you my boo online. What do you think? Would you change? Would you change how you lived your life?
I guess no, because I've never watched any of that,
Oh shit.
so
Yeah.
I couldn't really like compare it. I know
Loser.
it's like the blue pill, red pill.
Yeah.
That's it. I've
That's
seen,
it?
like,
That's all you
memes.
know?
I've seen the dude like going backwards, waving his arms. Like,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's fucking Dalen, basically.
I,
That's
I
the
don't
same
really
thing.
like.
Yeah,
I never
Dalen,
watched
yeah.
it, so I get them. So I don't know. It's a 50-50. I'll take what I have now because it's what I
Well, you
know.
got kids, so I mean, you wouldn't change that.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
That's the hard part. With kids, you can't. I mean,
No.
you're in that. So
It's always like
You change
oh,
one
like,
little
if
thing.
I could, I
Hey,
would.
get rid of the ones I don't know about.
Like, there's things you've done and
Yeah.
you wish you could take them back, but if
Yeah.
you took them back, your kids wouldn't be there. So,
Right?
yeah. Anything else that doesn't
Would you?
affect
Yeah.
the
Would
way
you?
I
Would you have the guy write the code to make you taller?
You know what? I don't know because I feel like sometimes there's also advantages to like being short. Like I never have to duck.
Yeah,
ever.
yeah, but right.
Like posture
Right.
tape, half the time if there's a little bit of wind and it's loose, the wind
Right.
is picking it up for me.
So the guy writing code, would you tell him to make your baby daddy taller?
Yeah. Anything about him different. Everything he was opposite.
I still see him twice a week, so
Mrs. R. How about you, Mrs. R?
What would I change my life?
Would you
if I
would you
could?
actually change how you lived your life?
Huh?
Would you change how you actually, if you found out tomorrow that you live in a simulation, would you actually change how you live your life? So I don't think I don't think they're like talking like drastic changes. Like
Well, that's what I also, when you're saying this, like asking all of us something, like we all, in a sense, can change our life. It doesn't
Yeah.
need to be fake. Like,
Well, I mean, if I knew this was a simulation, like I would have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I have a lot of questions. Like
Yeah.
why this, why that?
yeah.
This makes no sense to me.
right.
Which makes me believe that we're not living in one. Because I truly believe I'm a spiritual person, so I believe that things happen for a reason. I believe that, I believe in God, and I believe that,
But think about it.
yeah,
If this is a simulation and the person in charge of it, wouldn't they be gone?
maybe.
So I think maybe like
They could be aliens, like in the Matrix. They're aliens.
it's just whoever runs it is God.
So if
I
they're
need to get-
aliens,
I need
then
to
I
get
have
high
some
for this one.
questions.
Well,
Like,
yeah, no,
yes,
but
why-
seriously though,
why this, why that?
right?
Hold.
do you guys finish
I would
those
be
drinks?
angry.
Yeah, dude.
But
Let's
so-
pause for a second.
No, hold on.
Damn.
Is the Matrix about robots or about aliens? Because I'm
No,
confused as
it's
shit.
about
right now.
robots
It's
and
about
stuff.
robots.
But,
Alright,
but
cool.
here's the deal though. I mean, going off of your point though,
Created by aliens.
if it's in a simulation and you
I need to
figure
rewatch that movie.
it's one guy writing it and we assume it's God, then why do we have so many different religions and why do they fight each other?
It's all God, though.
No, because
They
people
all
take it
believe in
differently.
God, though.
That's
They
right.
all
They all
believe in a
believe
central
in- yeah,
God.
they all believe
They
in
all believe in
a
a
central power,
creator.
yeah.
They all,
There's a higher power.
Yeah.
I
We all
don't
just-
know who it is. I
Right.
don't believe that
Yeah.
it's a single guy.
we just
I
all
don't-
celebrate
yeah,
it
like,
differently.
But
you know?
They just- they all got different
prophets.
prophets.
I don't know who
Yeah.
it is, though.
Yeah.
Pretty
They're in
much.
charge.
It's
Yeah.
all just
Like she
different
said, everything
prophets.
happens
What's that
for a
song?
reason, and they always choose it.
But-
Song.
All right, but so going back to you,
Song with the
Julian, if everyone has one prophet, then why did the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Romans, the Greeks all had different gods for different things?
But it's
They
still
were
the same idea.
They were
It's-
polytheistic.
It's still
My
all the
theory on
same
that-
idea, but those ones
Yes,
they
it's
had
the
they had different gods for each different individual thing. Like Zeus had to be the
Right.
god of
Well,
light. They
yeah.
needed a god of love.
Yeah.
They just
Right.
have a more. But realistically, like who's in charge of all the Greeks? Zeus.
Right.
There's always one that is like
Yeah.
technically
And
the
there-
highest.
Even in pagan religion, there's always one supreme person.
Yeah, and there's multiple stories through different lenses of a prophet like Jesus.
Yeah.
Throughout history as well. So
Yeah.
it all could have happened.
They all
I
believe
mean,
in the same God. They just kill each other because some of the prophets say they have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're
It's the
made up
prophets that
different-
fucked everything up. It's the prophets.
Yeah.
that-
You know, they
We're only
they
human,
say
right?
that the signs of the prophets are written on subway walls and tenement halls
Mhm.
within the sounds of silence.
Sound of silence. Well, you think about it. Back then, it makes sense. They have a god of water, a god of light, god of sun, god of flowers, a god for everything. They had a god for everything.
Yeah.
Julian, how about you, Julian? If you found out tomorrow that you live in a simulation and you're Jar Jar Binks, would you actually change how your life you live your life? Would you change your life? How you live it? You got a bigger pad, right?
I mean, like the thing is if I get to choose, like if I could change things about my life, then I mean, yeah, there's things that I would change. I mean, I personally don't have the same issues as you guys. I don't have kids, blah blah blah. So it's like I could do whatever.
This
says issue.
Well, this is my thing, dude.
Issue.
He did change. He felt like he was, like you said, uncomfortable, unhappy with your weight, and he changed his life.
Yeah.
To feel better, feel healthier. So that's what I mean. Like
are being observant.
Well, like we are in a simulation in a sense like that because we do all have the ability to change our life.
We have free will.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we though?
Yeah.
Do we though?
No,
you can make any choice you want.
Yeah.
And those
You
choices are
How do you know if
determine
that
what
choice
happens
is
in your
actually
life.
yours
No,
though?
It's not a
I
free.
mean, if you think about it, sometimes your choices are limited. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
choices
Or
have
sometimes
to
you don't have a
rule out
choice.
because
I get
they're
that.
just impossible.
But how about if that guy wrote those
That's-
choices
that's
into
where my
your code?
questions come in.
That's
Okay,
the
robots.
truth, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what's
I
going
mean,
on
you
here?
they may not be actually your choices. They're
For
just
real.
added into your code, and so
Well-
you're just like, okay, these are my options.
Why are you adding this into my code?
Well,
in the
that's
first place?
the thing though. Here, let's
Makes no
let's talk code.
Let's
All
talk
right?
code.
Let's talk code. We're born just plain Jane, nothing, right? But then we get our parents' influence. If
Right.
you have parents, that's your code. If they take you to church, that's a code.
Mhm.
Now you grow up, your friends, your peers, that's your code.
Mm.
All that stuff. You're like
I always looked at you like binary code.
binary code, like
Yeah,
the number.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
can you do me a favor, John? Can you, can you slim it up? Put less zeros and more ones.
Can you take some of those numbers out of that code for me?
Zeros out my guy.
Hey, John, me too. Okay,
I got it. I will make sure.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Put a lot of zeros
No.
at one area, but put a lot of ones in this area.
A lot of ones, very little zero.
I want all my zeros on the ass.
Mrs. Hart, can
Same.
you scroll down to segment one?
Segment one.
Segment one.
Gotcha. You want me to read it?
You can read it,
Yeah.
and then you can ask the questions because
Okay.
Yeah,
your
Mrs.
drink
Art,
is already
Mrs. Art,
fucked me
go
up.
ahead, read
I
it.
love it. Okay, opening discussion. What is the simulation theory? The simulation hypothesis suggests that our entire universe could be an advanced computer simulation created by a civilization far more technologically advanced than ours. Instead of reality being fundamental, it might actually be digital. Some
Ooh.
scientists, philosophers, and even tech billionaires have taken this idea seriously, not because they have proof, but because it is surprisingly difficult to disprove. Okay.
You don't have to do number one, question one, because we kind of already did that. But
Yeah.
go to two.
Okay.
You could pick any one of us.
So, how about you?
All right.
What's your first reaction? Is it fascinating or ridiculous?
Fascinating, because I think it would be kind of cool that I couldn't possibly be Neo. I'm sorry,
Hey,
Neo.
Leo would be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Leo
or
Yeah.
Neo.
Leo would be pretty
Leo's a powerful person
Yeah.
anyway. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think like I would ask Bob, would he, be, turn himself into Neo and try to change things? I think that's the type of person I am. That if I knew that this was something that was possible, I think I would want to be Neo and try to change it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd fight it.
Okay.
I wouldn't just go. I think you're weak if you just let it go. If you just go, fuck it, I'm just gonna let this part. No, I wouldn't want that. I would want it to, I'd be fascinated by it, but I would also, be like, okay, how do I change this? How do I make how do I make myself better?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hard work.
fuck the work part.
Yeah. You can just write the code.
Yeah, just download it.
Yeah.
All right.
call my
babe, what
buddy
about
Art.
you?
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna pick Trinity because I wanted to wear the catsuit, but if he's gonna
Hell
be
yeah.
Neo, I don't want to do that.
You can be.
What, are we picking characters in the Matrix? What are we doing?
You can. You know who I picture you as? Dozer? Was it Dozer?
Yeah, that
I
sounds
see
like
you
a
as a
cool name.
Dozer.
What is going on? What is the actual
Okay.
question?
So, what is your first reaction if you're in a simulation? Okay. Is it fascinating or is it ridiculous?
Yeah, I'll definitely be fascinated by it. And but I will say if there's like a thing where I'm given the choice to like either like Man in Black it where I could forget and just like live my life, I would choose that.
Yeah.
Whatever
Really?
pill is the blue
Yes.
pill. Yeah, because I honestly I wouldn't want to wake up. I think like my life's cool. It's fine. I don't. Like you said, we still have free will and we could change things. So might as well do that. Except for what like
To be
what other-
subdued and just
yeah,
live
like
your life.
I
in
mean,
a
live
bubble.
my life. Like what?
Okay, but the whole purpose of like the Matrix, though, right in there, is that
It's
it's
not
like,
your reality.
isn't it like the negative energy? So it's like they make your life shitty to like purposefully make more
Feed off
energy.
you.
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure it's like
Oh,
the whole
is
thing.
it?
It's like the more negative
Yeah,
that
did I
your life
watch the
is.
right movie?
Yeah.
So it's like you're supposed to suffer. Like you're supposed like
You're
the whole
supposed
thing
to
is that
suffer
you're
in it.
you're suffering in this reality. Like whatever they
because
put you in, you're suffering.
suffering keeps you
Ah.
trapped.
Mhm.
Like in any
Okay.
civilization, like if you make your people suffer, they feel trapped, and it
Yeah,
gives you power longer.
I like that.
yeah.
You know,
I like
Wow.
it's in all the stories.
I know at
It's
least
in
I'd write
some more.
Excalibur, It's in
At least I'd write some more
Star
code
Wars.
having more blonde women around me.
Well, that's what I'm
They're
saying.
all-
I'm like,
Really?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But see, that's
The-
the thing. They would put no blonde woman around you to make you unhappy.
That'd be wrong. That'd be wrong.
Dude, I told the story the other day about when you picked me up for my colonoscopy and I had you set up with that hot brunette
oh
nurse.
my god.
And John totally ignored her.
What's going on?
And I said, John, what's the issue here? I had you set up. He goes, she wasn't blonde.
She wasn't blonde.
No, but I mean that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like if so we find out that we're in a simulation. Like I'm just gonna say like maybe the world outside of the simulation might be worse. You know, like we don't really have.
It usually is.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
good.
what I'm,
I
like,
got-
that's what I'm
If you
thinking.
remember the
Hey,
movie,
look, they got
it's-
every stage of beard growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the movie, that like the real reality is just a mess, right?
that's awesome.
Julian, you remember that, right? Like in the movie,
Oh,
the
that's awesome.
reality is a mess. That the built everything is crumbled. That
Yeah.
society is broken down.
Yeah.
So like I remember that part of the movie.
Yeah.
So the actual reality is a huge disaster.
Right. But you
But-
got to be awake to fight that reality and change it.
Right. But see,
You
that's
gotta
why
want free will.
Yeah.
that's why I would find it fascinating. And yes, I'd want to be Neo
You'd want to. Okay.
because I would
kinda
want to
give-
fix
Oh, bro.
You want to be the one?
I want to
The
fix
change.
the conflict to make everything better. And
Can we get a
like you
picture
said,
of you like Neo?
you
him dressed up?
you
I
said
can make that
suffering
happen.
when people suffer, they do amazing things.
Facts.
Okay, because
Yes.
the French people suffered. They overthrew the government, the French Revolution. Okay, the colonists, they were suffering. They were done. They overthrew the British government to create the country we are now. A lot of things can happen when you suffer if you're willing to look at what can be better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just living like nothing's going to change. Well, no, you can make the change.
But here's my question: knowing all the adversity you had to go through
Uh-huh.
to make that change,
Uh-huh.
would you be angry that they were just writing this code on purpose? Would you still want to live
No.
in that simulation?
No,
knowing that they
no,
did that to you on purpose?
I wouldn't be angry because I would look at it like they're pushing me to be better.
Mm.
And I think that's the end game
right.
is they're always pushing us to be better.
Yeah.
Right. And
evolve and change.
right,
Yeah.
because when you stop trying to be better and you just give up,
Mhm.
that's when you're done.
Right.
But if you keep trying to get better every day, your life will eventually get better.
Big facts.
I love that.
Yeah.
Julian.
Julian.
So if I could
Julian.
change it, would I?
No, if you
Well, is
first if
it-
you found out,
Yeah.
Would you-
What is your first reaction? Is it fascinating or ridiculous being
Oh,
in a
it's-
simulation?
I mean, it's ridiculous to me because why the fuck you got me in a simulation? But I would have to fight that shit, bro. Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Word.
Exactly.
well,
Yeah.
I was thinking of go ahead. You'd fight that shit or what?
Yeah, I couldn't sit there and be sedated, bro. Don't put me back.
Yeah.
I'm taking
Right?
whatever pill it is. I think it's the red one, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I looked at it like in my life.
I'm like, oh, it's a Molly. It's the hand me free Molly. All right, cool.
I looked at it as in like my life, and if I unplugged, then I wouldn't have the life that I have, and
Oh,
I don't
sure.
want to unplug. So that's the way I looked at it. Like my simulation doesn't suck. You know, like my simulation is pretty cool. Did I have to go through some shit?
Right.
Yeah, but like what Bobby's saying, it made me stronger. You know, I'm like, can't wait to get super sane. But you know, like I'm good at where I'm at right now.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
you said you could be Neo, Bob, if you got the
Oh.
moves.
You
Yeah,
got the moves.
I do.
I've got the power.
I've got the power. And, you know, and I wouldn't look at it so much as power. It's trying to be a better influence on people.
Oh,
Mm.
I like that. Yeah.
Would you though?
I would.
You would.
I would.
You wouldn't go out to the track and bet on all the horses that are going to win in the games.
I love it.
Maybe.
Wait, that's not you.
I love it, dude. Right there. I love that.
Dude, I feel like that's when you answer the phone right there.
No. I
Crime Bob.
So, no, yeah, Crime Bob. Yeah. You know what? You know what sucks now is every time I pick up the phone, I go really slow. Good evening. This is Crime Guard. This is Bob. Can I help you? Instead of going Crime Bob.
Crime Bob.
I like Crime Bob, but Crime Bob's sick.
Yeah, like I said, I've done that a couple times, man. Crime Bob.
Crime Bob.
See, if you had your own crime company, you'd be a Crime Bob.
Oh, shit.
That would be the cover right there. Have that Crime Bob right there. Stop.
Wait, they got to see
Here's the
Neo. Hold on, let me, let me pull this
I'm
up.
sorry. Yeah, he's gonna show you.
All right, we're sick. That's Bobby.
Here's the deal.
Dude, you got to send me a picture
He's like,
of
let
that
me
so I can send it
finish.
to my buddy.
Let me finish.
Here's the deal.
Let me finish.
Let me finish. He said, "Let me
I'm
finish."
not finished.
Let me finish.
Oh.
Go ahead, Mrs. Art. You're running the show today.
Okay. Number 3.
You
Did
pick the
everyone have a
questions.
turn? Everyone have a chance?
Yeah.
Okay. If someone
Well, we didn't ask
proved-
Bertha.
Oh, Bertha.
Oh, Bertha.
Bertha.
She's making drinks.
Yeah. We're gonna move on.
All right,
Okay,
I'll
okay.
be Bertha for her. Go ahead.
If someone proved
that
we
shit.
live in a simulation,
Yeah.
okay. If someone proved that we lived in a simulation tomorrow,
Mhm.
how would your life change? Let's go with John.
There would be more blondes around me. Everyone would be at least 6 foot tall.
But Sophie Cunningham would be.
Say everybody.
Everybody.
I wouldn't
So
mind
I
being
gotta-
6
No
foot
more,
tall.
no
John.
more, no more short people.
No, but I got a question though.
No
For
more
real.
short people.
But if everybody was like your height, I don't want to say superior, but you would
You
not
could
feel.
say that. You could say
Okay,
that.
you would not feel. You wouldn't feel like more superior, more like Superman on Earth than he is in Krypton.
Yeah,
So-
I want to be Superman.
No,
Yes,
you know what
why
I'm
would
doing?
you
I'm
want
making everyone
everybody-
shorter than me.
That's
Yeah,
You won't even be
Midgets.
taller,
It's
you're
just
not
like
even
midgets
tall
running
enough.
around. It's just midgets running
Oh.
around.
I got pictures of that, but we can't show that on the show.
No, it sucks. They're
Yeah.
awesome pictures. Oh shit!
How
Thank you.
would I?
Aristotle.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
I don't know. Yeah,
Who's-
no, I
who's
would
that?
just make.
No.
I would.
Sorry,
I hate saying it,
Uh-huh.
but like easier.
Your
How's
life
that?
would be easier.
Yeah, make it a little easier.
What do you mean? Like day-to-day things?
Yeah,
like
day to day
no
things.
traffic and like
yeah,
the little
like,
things.
like if I didn't want to come to work, I could like just send another me there to work.
Wait, this guy still has to go to work and you're still
Right? Well, we're
Dude,
still doing
hey.
it now.
I was saying that I was gonna, what's it called? I was gonna take all your guys' cans you guys give me, and I'm gonna clone every one of you guys, so then you guys can just send the clone, and you guys don't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just collecting your guys'
No.
DNA.
That Dexter's lab
Yeah.
over here.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie
And-
Multiplicity where he
Yes.
has like a bunch of different versions
Mhm.
of himself?
And then every
like,
time I entered a room, the song.
No.
So yum, yum, yum.
6'9"
No,
is tall.
yeah,
You
yeah,
you make Johnny look small.
Yeah.
This guy said he's 6'9".
I would love to be 6'8". That's my number. 6'8", 6'9".
But not 9. You would. Oh, you want to be
6'7".
Hey, but yeah. Why is Bob all alone now? What happened? What the fuck happened? Why is Bob all alone?
Bob's. Yeah, well, that's because we're doubled up. Me and Art are sitting next to each other now with the
the
other
room
camera.
has
Just
been
on
switched a
Instagram.
little bit.
Julian,
passed
Julian,
around, dude. This is like high
he-
school all over.
He turned the table.
I turned the table.
He turned the table. So now I'm on the short side. That's the long side.
Yeah. Turn around.
Well, Bob's on the long side. That's, you know.
Oh, we're drunk.
Hey, Bob's always on that long side. That's
Okay,
fine.
so okay.
You know, hey, that's a lot. That's what I tell
Hey.
people.
Hey, Mrs. Art's in charge. Go.
So Art,
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Aristotle Nunez.
No, fuck. All
If
right.
someone proved we live in a simulation tomorrow,
Mhm.
how would your life change?
Remember, you're married.
So no, like
Yeah, don't remember nothing.
No,
Be honest.
I remember everything. All right, so
Sure you do.
so the one thing that would be pretty cool to know if I could just download information, which again, it sounds crazy because we can download information, we learn it, read a book, God. Anyways,
Hey, that's because Bobby's the man. Bobby's the man.
No, seriously. So you get to download information. What's the first thing you download?
Karate, dude.
Karate. I thought it would be ride a skateboard like Tony Hawk.
Wait. No. You see, what you really got to do is it's judo. You got to do judo, bro.
Hey, I already know judo, bro.
Hey, Bob, this guy wants to be like you. You have women handing you drinks all
All I'm
day.
picturing is back.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, Art.
Yes.
I know karate and 7 other Chinese words.
Yeah. Cow pound chicken.
Yeah, dude. As far as code goes, man, I guess I'll do like.
Seriously though, how would your life change? What would you want to change the most?
Well, I feel like you wouldn't be able to change your past, right? So
No.
past is there.
Judo chop. No kung fu.
You wouldn't fight to get
Hong
out of
Kong
the little
food.
cage, man.
No,
You wouldn't
let's
fight to
see
be not
oh,
sedated.
Oh man, I don't know.
You would just happily live in the Matrix and eat the steak.
I'd rather have
Hey,
the steak
man.
than the gruel.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You know,
Ooh.
like
I roll every day of my life if I
No.
could change it for
I
other
mean,
people.
so okay, so that's the thing though too. You have to think about it. Like, I honestly don't think or ever feel like I'm like the star of the show. So when you say that, I don't think of
Judo
being,
chop.
I don't think
You don't
of.
believe that
I-
you're in
I don't think
the
I'm Neo. I wouldn't think. I don't think
Truman
I'm
Show?
Morpheus. No, I'm a background guy. So if I wake up tomorrow and all this is simulation, like, what am I gonna do? I'm the guy that in the ship who fucking like mops.
Yeah.
Nah,
And
you're
now I
Trinity,
got-
bro.
now-
You'd be Trinity.
Now I
for
gotta
sure.
fight aliens.
Hey,
like,
if
I'm
I'm
not
Neo-
saving
if I'm Neo-
nobody, bro.
if
You
I'm
have the
Neo,
body
he's
of
not
Trinity.
fucking
He has
Trinity.
the body of Trinity. Art has the body of Trinity.
I don't want to see Art in all leather, dude.
Okay,
Not
okay, so
at
here,
all.
Hey,
you're the guy
Can
that
you-
mops.
can you make
Hold
me
on. Let her
Aristotle,
finish.
Yeah,
Let her
You're the
finish.
guy that mops.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But you're finding out that the code is written for you to mop. What would you change? Would you still want to keep mopping?
That's a good question. Would I want to keep mopping?
You would want to keep mopping.
I mean, can I keep mopping but also know kung fu? I mean,
You want to
that's what I'm saying. Because like, look, so
I want to be ninja. Come on, you
I
want to do that?
that would be cool and all, bro. But like I
want to
said,
be
what
ninja.
changes?
I
Like
know,
that,
that's awesome.
I always think about like what then in my life changes, even just a job or that mopping. All right, I get I write a code and I have a different job. Now I'm a kung fu master. Do I got to fight a bunch of other people every day because I'm
Every
like
day,
Yes,
bitch.
the kung fu
your life is Kill Bill now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So why
Let's get going.
wouldn't I want to just keep mopping? I get to go home, hang out with my wife, smoke a little weed,
Yeah.
do a little
you
dance.
turn into that.
Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
turn into that dude that Tom Cruise plays in the Samurai
Oh, so you're
movie.
happy. That's
Oh, the
good.
Last Samurai.
Yeah.
Yes, I would be Tom Cruise in Last Samurai. I've never seen that movie, but that
Good
sounds
movie.
cool.
What?
Good movie.
You
Oh,
tried
Last
to
You
make me
ever
watch.
seen that movie?
I fell asleep. I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
I've seen
wasn't space. Bob.
dude,
It
that's
was
the
only movie of Tom
awesome.
Cruise
There
I
wasn't
like.
space shit.
Dude,
Bob.
light
the
swords.
sunglass Mrs. Art's better.
Yo,
Oh my god. I
Oh,
miss my hair being long though.
oh my god!
I love it.
I said make me Trinity, but you know what? That's pretty cool. Remember how
I'm not making you Trinity. I don't want to ruin my
Trinity.
sexual fantasy by making you Trinity, dude.
Jesus. Wait.
dude?
What? I'm not making you.
I have that jacket. Hey, can I, babe? We're gonna. Dude, I need to go to my. Dude, I got that jacket. I'm bringing that jacket to work.
More.
That's so fucking cool. Dude.
That is right.
That's
I'm
awesome.
cool. That's cool. So yeah, I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change. I love my
Who's
life.
the actor that plays Morpheus? Off topic.
Isn't Morpheus?
Morgan Freeman. Anyway,
No.
It's Lawrence. It's Lawrence Fishburne.
Lord,
Yeah,
Lawrence
Lawrence
Fishburne.
Fishburne.
It's Lawrence Fishburne.
How about you, Mrs. Art?
Wait, hold on. Bobby, you said you wouldn't do, right? Did
What?
you answer the
Oh
question?
yeah, Bob.
I don't think it's been asked to me yet.
Okay. What's your
No,
answer?
so yeah, if
You find
we
out
lived in
tomorrow.
a simulation,
Uh-huh.
how would your life change tomorrow? If you found out.
Oh, Bobby got a good one. I can see the wheels.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna go off some stuff he said. Okay,
All right. Yeah.
it's like he's comfortable with the background guy.
Mhm.
I spent a lot of my life being the background guy. So I found a couple things that put me as the star of the show. And trust me, sometimes it's awesome being the star of the show. How would my life change? I wouldn't want to be the star of the show all the time.
Yeah.
But I would want to be somebody who could be an influence to make other people better.
But you have that like persona where you're good at being the star of the show. That's something that like the world needs.
Yeah.
Right? And you should build upon that.
Well, I think if I'm going to be the star of the show, then I'm going to do it 24/7 then. Okay, because I do want to try to influence people to be better.
Yeah.
You know, because I want people to look inside themselves and say I can be more than what I think I am. Especially when they're like, you know, I'm comfortable being like on the 85th rung of the ladder.
Damn.
And I'm going, no.
Why the fuck did you guys look at me?
You know,
right
and
The 85th is crazy.
You know,
the floor.
and I'm
now?
like,
420,
you know,
baby.
and I'm
What are
like,
you talking about?
I love you.
and I'm like, you know, you could elevate yourself to the top of the rung.
Man, I got
It's like, okay, so we were having a conversation at work, and like I said, I have a bunch of young kids that work, right?
Julian.
And oh, dude, that's awesome. But
Julian.
I'm telling them, I said, look, you guys are young enough. Go to a trade school.
Mm.
All right, go to trade school. Find something you want to do that you're going to have a lifetime job. You know,
But what happens to
Does a
society
gigolo
when
count?
there's not someone around to mop the floor
Gigolo?
anymore?
but there will always
Gigolo.
be somebody to mop
Someone
the
has
You
to
don't know what a
There will
gigolo
always
is?
be
with it.
someone to mop the floor.
Okay, well,
Because
I know it is.
somebody,
I don't think I can
as they
say
come
it.
up,
Guy that sleeps with women.
someone's always going to start at the
That's
bottom
all he does.
because you have to.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
no color involved.
The first job,
So
second
keep
job,
escalating and
Uh,
don't worry about who's going to be on the bottom because someone will have to start.
I need
right?
to be a
Because
gigolo
everybody on the
at,
bottom
like
Yeah.
minimum
has to
wage.
start there,
Yeah.
You're being
but you don't have to stay there,
Yeah.
you're a gigolo.
and that's the whole
Might
part.
as well be
I love
one
it.
at
And
minimum. I
trust
do
me,
it. No, not art.
the
He's art.
person who mops the floor is just as important
Facts.
as the guy who runs the company.
Word.
Yeah.
All right,
Big fact.
every
I beg to
job.
differ.
No, every job's important.
Every job is important, but I wouldn't put those two together.
I would
Yeah.
No.
because if you let chaos,
If you reverse those roles, what
No.
happens to the
What
company?
happens when no one
No.
mops the floor?
exactly. It's
But
dirty,
no.
it's
But if
chaos.
you reverse
Just
those
say it.
roles,
There's no
Yeah.
code
if you
written for
take
it.
the janitor
Yeah.
and make him
There's no code
CEO,
written for
right.
take
mop
the
floor.
CEO and make him the janitor,
Right.
what happens to the company?
Well, the guy who's the janitor right now would need the training to be the CEO.
Yeah.
The guy wasn't born to be the CEO.
Yeah.
He got trained
Mm.
to be
Hey,
the
if we're in the
CEO.
Matrix,
He
he
could
was
be someone's
born to
son.
be
He could be
Huh?
someone's son.
I know. But the
Or,
whole
you know, he was born into it.
but the whole point is if
Yeah.
you let chaos start at the bottom and don't fix it, you're gonna have chaos all the way up.
Mhm.
Facts.
All right. So everything from the bottom to the top has to be locked in where there's no chaos. Because if you don't control it, you're going to have a failing company.
And you also
Yeah.
feel the same way, like if there's chaos on top, then it just floods down to the bottom
Yes.
as well, right?
Oh, yeah. If there's chaos on top, it's going to flow down because the people doing the jobs on the lower ranked people are looking up going, this place is fucked. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
So you don't have good employees.
Go to
All right. So Bertha,
Bertha.
would you live in if you found out you were in assimilation? How would your life change?
I guess.
You'd have to put the mic closer to her.
I guess because realistically,
can't
all it
type.
would do is be like, oh, see, I fucking knew it. Like,
Oh,
like there was a reason why things happen the way they do. Like
yeah.
you try your best and you're like, fuck, I did this, and then like something else happens, and then you're right back where you are, and it's like, you know. So if someone said, oh, it was a simulation, I'm like, well, fuck you. Now I have someone to fucking blame because even when I thought I did, I thought I
She
did the
wants to
right
blame
thing.
Right.
Yeah. No, I get
Okay,
you.
realistically,
Yeah, no, I
okay,
get where I
when,
go.
when things happen, when you do the right thing,
Mhm.
Yeah,
you do everything you should,
Yeah.
and you still get the shit end of the stick, who do you
Yeah.
blame?
you
You did the right thing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
think
No,
you did
I'm
the
with
right
you
thing, what felt
100%.
right,
I'm with you
Right.
and then you
100%.
still get shit, right? As a person that does not believe in God, there's a reason. Because how could I do the right thing and still get the shit end of the stick?
Right.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
that.
So is there someone that's in charge of it? Because
Yeah,
obviously, again, if it was a simulation, then I'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
They're like Hunger Games type shit. Like someone's in charge.
someone's
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I
So
mean, I wouldn't fucking care at this point. I'm like, well, I don't know. What can I do? I can't go back in time.
Yeah.
Unless I got that power, there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
So
Forward, what would
So-
you do from there?
Like, yeah.
okay, fucking keep doing what I'm doing, I guess.
Yeah.
Realistically, how would you change it? If now it's not like a fate thing, it's not like a whatever you do. Someone's in charge. Even if you do the right thing, there's someone up there pressing that button saying like,
Fuck her.
this is gonna happen. You're
Yeah.
still gonna lose your job.
Yeah.
You're gonna do the right thing, and then you're still gonna lose your job.
That would suck if everyone was like like she's saying you're doing everything right.
Right.
And then someone's
But
up
that's
there
what a
just going,
simulation is.
Yeah.
You're
And
playing Sims. When you go play
Yeah.
Sims,
Yeah.
what do? You pick whether that character gets pregnant,
yeah.
gets
Right.
a house,
Yeah.
gets a relationship,
Yeah.
makes a friend, whether they stay a friend, whether they get romantic.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's a simulation, like you
For real.
truly
That would
do not
suck,
have
yeah.
control no matter what you do.
That's what you
All
do
you
at
can do is
Sims.
fucking, I
Some
guess, me
fucking
on that
asshole
side.
just sitting up there going, she's advancing too much. Let's
I'm gonna get deleted tomorrow.
Yeah.
Throw her in
I-
the river and see what happens.
Oh fuck, there's a black SUV behind me.
All right. So how many of you guys have seen the movie The Replacements?
Keanu Reeves, baby.
Just the
Keanu Reeves.
cartoon.
Keanu Reeves. Okay.
Parents.
There's a
No,
there's a great
Replacements.
scene in that movie,
Huh?
and it's real life, and it's kind of what we're talking about now.
Mm.
It's like, what's your greatest fears? And what's Keanu Reeves say?
He says,
Quicksand.
doesn't he go like, whoa?
No, he didn't. But he goes quicksand, and he goes, "Yeah, dude, I'm afraid of quicksand too." He goes, "No, that's not what it means. Is you're doing the right thing, but something bad happens,
Art.
and you try to correct it. But every time you try to correct it, things perpetually get worse, like you're sinking in quicksand.
Yeah.
So you got to get over that fear. You just keep going to make things right.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd ever use that reference on this show. I'm Dave.
That's hell yeah.
Okay, so well.
Hey, shout out Keanu Reeves. Thank you for watching.
For myself?
Julian, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
For
for yourself.
myself,
Yeah,
I
for
think
yourself.
it's ridiculous. I would be mad. I would
Yeah.
jump out of my little pod and I would get a sword and start slashing some throats because
She's grabbing Excalibur
What the
and going
hell?
deep, man.
Yeah.
like I
And
had
then
a
what
rough
happens,
life
dude?
as a young kid,
Yeah.
and I, like, what are you doing?
Oh, you
What's
know,
going on? Who's in
you know
charge
who
here?
she'd be perfect?
I need their head.
Perfect character.
Huh.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger, Red's.
Red Sonja. Red
Yeah.
Sonja.
Kill Bill. That's my
Bridget-
story.
Bridget
That's what I would
Nielsen.
be doing.
I feel like
Bridget Nielsen.
there is a cartoon, The Replacements. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julian,
Like,
Julian.
Oh, brother,
What about you,
say something about.
if you ask what the question is, I swear to God, I'll drive to Central Valley.
I'm pretty
wherever-
sure
Let me
I
say
already
it.
answered this question though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
How
If
would
it's
your
about
life
the
change?
being ridiculous, how my
Oh,
life-
you already said that. Yeah, you already
Yeah.
answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
so wait, hold up. This is what I'm thinking, all right?
Yeah.
And no shade, but
No shit.
you're out, no shade
Oh, shame.
to my wife. You're out there, you're kicking ass,
Uh-huh.
you're freeing everybody. You're like, fuck,
Where's Art?
I
No one's
want
gonna help
Taco
me?
Bell right now.
What?
there's no fucking like, fuck, I want a fucking bean burrito right now.
I hate you.
And there's no, yeah, exactly.
No.
Maybe because
No.
what's gonna happen? You're
No.
like
When
looking around like
when that kind of
fuck.
adrenaline is hitting you, you don't care.
No, I
I'll
get. I'm
be
saying.
cruel.
I said
I don't
you
care.
you slayed a bunch of people,
Yeah.
but it's not gonna be like a quick thing.
Nah.
Like you slayed a whole bunch of people. You woke everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're just chilling. You're like,
There was everybody
fuck, I want a bean burrito.
Nah, it's not
No,
worth
you-
it. It's not worth
Time
it.
out.
Yeah.
Time
It's not
out.
worth it.
If she's out slaying people, I think the last thing she's thinking about is
Yeah,
the
No,
burrito.
that's
No,
I'm saying.
what I'm saying is after
I'd be that mad.
after
With
all
extra
that,
cheese and onions.
after all that, I'd
No.
say it's months of fucking
No.
slaying people.
I would
You're gonna be like,
mad.
fuck, I want a bean burrito.
But the cool part
in
is,
the middle of the zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
you would feel that way. Come on.
but the cool
Yeah,
part
I would
is,
be like, dude, I could use a
is
steak right now. Like,
you
I'm not
forget
gonna
about
front.
Taco Bell because Del Taco's number one.
That is true. Del Taco. I don't know how. We're still trying to figure it out. I got all the conspiracy nuts out there trying to figure it out.
Jason.
This year.
Shout out Jason.
Wait,
Her birthday.
Croissant, croissant.
Jason.
Fun.
All right.
Tres leches.
Go,
All right,
go
next-
to
next question.
segment two. Segment
question.
two.
Next
Segment
Segment two.
Segment
Yeah,
two.
segment two.
All right. So,
This is I'm kind of curious on the first one.
strange things about reality.
Oh,
Discuss.
yes.
Okay, so there's deja vu, the
Mhm.
Yes.
Mandela effect,
Mandela
coincidences,
effect,
quantum physics. Why constants of nature seem perfectly tuned? Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay,
That-
question number one though.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain?
Fucking all the time.
Yes,
Word.
yes.
All the time. And I trip
Tell
over
them
it.
the
I'm
globe
so-
story.
I'm
Tell them
so
the globe.
serious.
Well, no, that's ghost. That's different. But I'm like just talking about like I feel like sometimes I already did something, and I hate it. It drives me up the wall. It's like, didn't I do this?
Is
I
it
know I
deja
did
vu?
this.
It's real.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I hate that feeling. I hate it. It drives me nuts because it's just like I feel like at that point I feel like why am I repeating it? So then my mind thinks, okay, this is important. So I start analyzing it.
Yeah.
And I start trying to figure out, okay, and it's just like it could be just going to Taco Bell or something, you know what I mean? So
what happened in the parking lot?
In the parking lot, you overanalyze.
yeah, because I order too much, and I
Right.
think I can eat like the whole right side of the menu of Taco.
Or did I order enough?
Yeah,
And I don't want to come back later.
yeah, I hate that feeling. I really do. I don't like it. Like just like that stuff right there just kind of drives me nuts. And it's not. I know that's part of the deja vu thing, but just like normal experiences is like sometimes I'll be having a conversation with one of my granddaughters, and I feel like I already had that conversation with them. Not like I know I had that conversation with my kids, but now I'm having it with them. But for some reason, I feel like I already had that with them. And it drives me nuts. It drives me absolutely nuts. And then I feel like I'm being redundant, and then I don't want to be redundant with my grandkids or my kids. So I'll stop whatever I'm saying. And I'll have to kind of really think about like, okay, maybe I'll change a few words, you know, and make it different. And like knowing that I never really had this fucking conversation with any of them. So
that's so cool to like hear about that, because that's when someone also has like deja vu. I never looked at it that way. I always thought it was cool.
Yeah. So have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain?
Yeah, I have deja vus all the time.
Yeah.
Like not like every day, but
What's the last one you had?
the last one was when we started doing the podcast. Oh no,
that happens every Monday
no,
at 2 p.m.
Wasn't I just here last one? No, actually,
Did
the
I
last
ever
one.
leave?
The last one was the graduation.
Yeah, you said that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the
that
last
would
one
be
was
tripping with your
graduation.
kids.
No, when I graduated, I was
Oh.
like, I feel like I've been in this room before.
Oh, I hate
in this
that
situation, but I know I've never been in that room, and then, you know, so
No.
and then the other one that I remember was when we started the podcast. Like I think it was the second or third episode. I was like, you know, I've been here before. Like we're doing this, and I'm always like joyful about it. I really like it. I feel like that means if one of the things that I believe in, where we just keep on going through life until we get, you know, till we right the wrongs, that tells me that I'm heading the right way. And so I keep on making that move, you know.
Hey, on that last comment where they were talking about the Matrix, they hope that the Leafs win one day. Sharks, baby, sharks. Okay.
Sharks all day, but that's hilarious.
Yeah.
What she did.
No, she said, I hope the Matrix one day makes the Leafs play good hockey. Yeah. The Sharks, baby, the Sharks.
So,
So Bob,
yeah.
do you believe deja vu means anything?
It's hard not to think that, man.
I think deja vu probably is your second chance to make shit right.
Mm.
I never thought about it.
You
that
know,
way.
because you experienced it once,
Gong.
and now you're gonna do it again. Deja
I
vu.
don't have a gong, but I can give them this.
But this time they expect you to get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but technically you really don't have that chance though, because
Well, if you realize that you've done it before,
I guess
you
I
know, I mean,
that deja vu is basically something in the universe or your intuition telling you that this is a moment that means something and that you have the power to make a change from there. It's a big moment for you, and you should use that
Oh shit, that's
in your
what it
life.
means?
Yes.
Shit. All right, what's going on, B?
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Raise your hand.
I'll say this. I get
Is
deja
it
vu
me
a
you're
lot.
looking for?
Like a lot. Like I get deja vu a ridiculous amount. Like
Yeah.
people will tell me experiences. I get deja vu at least like 3 times a month.
Damn.
And it can be driving down a certain street, going down to do the certain thing. yes, given I do like the same thing every week, right? You know, daycare, school, therapy, daycare, school, therapy,
Yeah.
daycare, same thing.
Routine. Yeah.
But it's the same exact thing, same song, same corner, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is
that'd be
deja
fucking
vu.
crazy.
I know it is, and I'm talking about like before I was even 18, I would relive moments over and over. So when even right now, I'm
maybe
talking
she
about the
is
simulation,
Trinity.
like, no, I swear, like, if I went today and bought a journal and wrote down every single time I experienced deja vu,
Yeah.
you would have a good amount. Like, it'd be
Yeah.
crazy. So when you say like every single time you have deja vu, it means something. It's like every single time I get it, I sit there and I'm in traffic and I'm like, where am I going? What am I doing? What's after? What does this mean? What's going on right now? Remember that.
Yeah.
Because the last time this happened, it was the same exact thing.
I think
Like,
Bertha's Trinity did a
My
Bob's Neo.
thoughts were
Yeah, I
even the
think
same.
she-
That's
yeah.
how I know it was deja vu and not just make me like, oh, it's just another Tuesday.
Dude, I
You
would
know,
trip
like-
out if she was saying like if it's the same fucking song every time, dude. Like
Dude,
you get to the
that's
stop
how-
sign, it's the
that's how I
same.
know it's deja vu because
I'd be
I'm paying attention to the time, the
Oops.
song. Like I will
Did I do
literally
that?
have like
Yeah,
the
you did
same
that.
Instagram notification that I had the last time this happened. Like
Oh,
I
no.
relive moments constantly, and it is pretty trippy. Like I don't know, like I never really like. I don't know. I don't tell anybody, but because I don't know, like it's just.
I
funny.
think that's called
Yeah, now
schizophrenia.
talking about this, I'm like,
No,
You're
no, it just means that you have a lot. You have a lot, and you want things to be different.
I
That's what
want
it
that
sounds like to me.
yummy.
I don't know, but I do get tripped out because I'm like, what does this mean? What
Yeah,
does
that'd
this
be
fucking
trippy.
mean?
So for me, like
Right.
I don't really. I've
Hey.
experienced deja vu before, but for me, it's mostly dreams. Dreams,
Yeah.
dreams are something that
Like you have a dream deja vu, like you've had that dream before.
I remember my dreams.
you remember it.
I have my same dream over and over again.
12
like
years,
recurring
same
dreams.
dream.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a dream literally come true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not
I've
yet.
also
I
had-
hope
I've
mine
also,
doesn't
like,
relive itself.
literally
'cause
feel
that's
like
kind
I'm
of a
living
bad
a
Whether it
second
was good or
life in
bad.
my dreams.
Whether it was good or
sometimes.
bad.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
You know, I did dream that I won the lotto once. I'm still waiting for that one.
Yeah.
Hey, it happened in your dreams.
Yeah,
I almost
I've
feel
had
like
the
it's just-
same recurring dream for almost years. As I'm walking up a stairway to a rooftop and I'm looking through a scope. I can see a bunch of gaudy rings on the guy's hand and looking through the scope, seeing someone's face and it's blurred out.
Oh,
And then I wake up every
Yes,
single
I know,
fucking
freaking
dream.
off.
As he's taking off his rings.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
that person? Who's that
Yeah.
person?
No, you can't see his face.
Faceless person.
I'm looking through the scope, and just when I get to his face, it blurs out, and then I wake up.
It's
the
something that
same
I read,
fucking
because
dream.
Did you know in your dreams when you see people, say you dream you're at an amusement park, right? There's all these people around you, and you see their faces, and they're people you've never met.
Yeah. Well,
Did
technically,
you know it's because you've seen them in public? So the
Yeah.
people that your
You're
eyes
registering
scan
them.
during the day, they show up in your dreams as background people.
yeah.
Nobody in your dreams
Yeah.
is not a person you've never met. So if you see their face, you have literally passed by them
Yeah.
at some point in your life.
I wish Christy Brinkley would
Yes.
show up in my dreams.
Oh,
Your head will not make up a face.
think about it before you go to bed.
wow.
maybe
You
it
mean
will.
I've actually been in the same room with someone, Hank?
Yeah.
Is that why my
Yes,
dreams
you
is
have.
nothing but women?
Hey,
It's like just
You-
nothing but
your
girls.
mind
Background
imagine
characters.
what's under her
Yeah,
body.
in the back
Yeah,
cave,
under her
Julian, in the
clothes
back
and on her
cave.
face.
All right. So one crazy thing about dreams, I swear to God, every dream that I have, I'm skinny.
You're what, skinny?
I'm skinny. I'm skinny.
Hey, that could become reality though. That could
Yeah,
become
yeah,
reality.
it
though.
Certainly
can.
can.
It's your dreams trying to tell you you're fast tracking things. Slow
Yeah.
down. Relax.
Yes.
Hey, let it finish. Let it finish.
Let me finish. Yeah.
All right.
I'm joining. I'm going back to the gym. That's it.
Number 4 is interesting. Do
Yeah. Let's go with Julian. Why does the universe appear so perfectly balanced for life?
Why does the universe? I don't know.
Why does
man.
the universe appear so perfectly balanced? for life?
If you paid attention to anything science wise and just seeing how the numbers all add up,
The
is that's what this
patterns.
question.
I think
Yeah.
it's just we
It-
got
it-
lucky.
Dude, there's no way that's
I
luck,
do think
dude.
it's a huge coincidence, but
Yeah.
in like all the planets near us, we have not really found much life. So it's like, I think it's
Huge
just, you know,
coincidence, small
Huh?
coincidence. It's all a coincidence.
It can't be.
You know that
dude.
from Seinfeld?
Yes.
What is no small coincidence?
Yeah.
There's no huge coincidence. It's
it's
just
a
coincidence.
Yeah, it's
Just
just. I think it's just like, you know, it's one of those things, man. Like it
Yeah.
just, we won the lottery, bro.
Or it's just like code. I mean,
that's
if
what
you
I'm
look
saying.
at
Yeah.
biology and you
think
look
about
at
it. I mean, just
blood
if
and you look at things,
we're just one more mile away from the sun, how things change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the coincidences of just the way everything lines up so perfectly, and the fact that we exist and no one else exists like us anywhere in our universe is insane. It's
Right.
absolutely
That we
insane.
know of.
Well, in our solar system now,
Right.
we haven't
Right, we
experienced
don't know what's going
the
on.
whole
out
Milky Way.
there. Right. But just
Yeah.
the fact that
The
we
way you
have
said Milky
all
Way
these
sounded
planets.
sexy. I don't know.
Yeah,
there
like
are
all of a sudden I want a
overlords.
candy
They
bar.
are the ones writing the code. We're not going to
Yeah.
know who they
Right.
are. They're
Yeah.
going to keep
Right.
themselves a secret.
But-
Just that fact that
Yeah.
everything mathematically adds up for life.
But here's the deal. Okay,
Bob.
studying science and all this other stuff. We got to find a way off this bad boy.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
just
do.
Why?
Because
Darwin.
because in
Not because
100,000
of Darwin.
in 100,000 years from now,
Okay.
the sun is a star. It's going to expand.
Mm.
So it's going to eat up Venus and Mercury, and it's going to be so hot here that people have to live underground. 300,000 years from now, the sun will grow so big it'll engulf the Earth.
You
I
don't
think
think
we'll
we'll
be
have
outta here.
enough technology enough like Star Trek?
I'm hoping we
Yeah,
do.
I think I'll
I
be
really
out
swear
of
to
there.
God, I
We'll be
hope we do.
We'll be
I
out of
hope
here.
we do.
If the
I
overlords
already
are
can
kind
see
enough,
Bob.
maybe.
Hey, beat me up, Scotty.
Well, no, I mean here's the whole deal, right? I'm going to be dead and gone by
You'll
the
be
time all
dead,
that
so
happens.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
But
That's
for
a trip y'all think
for
about this,
humanity,
man.
Yeah.
I hope they find a way off this rock. I really do, because
I hope we
We'll
stay
still
here and we
slaughter the
burn.
overlords.
no, that's
for
why I'm
everyone.
getting cremated, man. I'm not getting.
Bob, I'm taking you
buried.
with me. I'm taking you with me. I'm gonna spread your ashes on the first
That's
fine.
civilization.
Take my ashes with you, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Julian, when you get there, make sure you're the first.
Hey, I have to be. I had to. Hey, I've done the. I did the first in the Vatican. Just know.
Yeah.
Just know.
Hey,
I was the first
Julian,
one.
I don't know which
Julian-
movie it was though, but just remember, bring towels because
Yeah.
heaven's running out of
Yeah.
towels. So just bring towels.
Yeah, but Julian, if it's your generation that finds a way to get off this rock, we're gonna need you to go out, to the next planet we find or whatever, and repopulate.
It's the sign of the times.
All right, Bobby. You know, hey, just for you know what, Bob, I'll have my lay of the land just for you. You know, I'm gonna have so many kids just that
That's
way.
my
I can, like,
curiosity.
Yeah, and just make sure you name one of them after me.
they're all gonna be named
Bobby.
Robert. They're all gonna be named Robert. Bob Sharp. They're all Bob Sharp.
They're all Bob Sharp.
Robert.
They're all
Bob-
Bob.
I like
Bob's
Robin.
name is Robert. His legal name is Robert.
Actually, yeah, it's Robert Franklin. So if you want to call him Bobby Frank, go ahead.
I like
Hey, Bobby
Right.
Frank.
Yeah.
Bobby Frank.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask a question here, and I'll start with Mrs. Hart.
It's the
All right.
sign of the
If you could
times.
create a virtual world today, what could technology
What technology?
do in 500 years?
Oh wait, what? I don't even get to experience it.
Hold
Wait, what?
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Say that again.
If we can,
Wait, go ahead.
if we can create virtual worlds today, what could
What could technology do in 500 years?
God, I mean, we wouldn't even know.
I think
There
we
would
would-
be no way we could ever
Yeah.
try to get out of that simulation. We'd be stuck by then.
We would be the Matrix. That's
I
what I'm saying.
mean,
Like, yo,
but someone came out of the Matrix. Like if
Yeah.
you're sedated that long, good luck. Like creating virtual. We already have virtual worlds. I
we
know
have
people who
a
live in
virtual-
actual virtual
I know
worlds
people
and
that
do
have been
not
playing
leave their
World of
bedroom.
Warcraft
And they
since
put
day
their
one.
little
You know,
iPhones
people that
on.
never out there touch grass. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
know a
they're
few of
touching
them.
fake grass because they don't like the real stuff. They're
I
allergic
work with
to
a few
it.
of them.
And in 500 years, what are we going to be like Wally, living
That would
living
be
in little like
sick.
floating
Yeah.
chairs and like dependent on technology 100%, where we can't even walk
That's
Yeah.
what
or
I'm
leave a
saying.
room?
I'd be
I
a
thought-
Wally
I
RD.
thought about
And people
this.
are totally okay with that because they know nothing else.
I
'Cause
thought
that's
about
why I'm
this.
chilling in the goo, bro.
We
I'm
can't
chilling in
live
the goo.
forever.
Pause.
But would your subconscious level in your mind, would you be okay with them putting it in something that and you continue to live on?
No,
No.
No, huh?
Not
No.
wild, man. I will be
That'd be
out there
wild.
fighting, man.
No,
you wanna
because
be in the
I
world?
want real grass.
I want real grass.
Real
I don't want to. I don't want to live forever
like
because I don't want to have to keep burying
machetes
my
everywhere.
nieces and nephews and great nieces. And
Can I have an
great-
AI
like,
Bobby
you,
robot, though?
you actually, what I mean is like you actually die.
Yeah.
But everything that you have in your head, your memories, everything gets moved to another person, and that person retains that knowledge. So it's still you, but not your body.
Ooh.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
he's
he-
still gonna know.
He's
and
dead.
feel
He
sad.
knows he's dead, but his
Yeah.
subconsciously, his mind, his memories, all that stuff
Well-
is put in another person, and that person actually retains all that knowledge.
Right. So wouldn't that
Would you
person
be cool with that?
wouldn't that person also feel sad if his grandniece died or
Yeah,
niece
yeah,
died
yeah,
because
yeah.
have
They
all
would
those
feel all
memories?
that.
You know, then
And
yes,
then-
I wouldn't want to put anybody through that. But
But yeah,
but that'd be one lucky motherfucker
it's like,
to have my brain and my knowledge 200 from now.
Word.
Swear
Hey,
to
I would
God.
be scared to know what's in that brain, man. I would be scared, man.
Dude,
you
I
would.
swear to God, dude would be walking down the street going, "Hey, in the
Spaghetti
1960s,
strap.
there was a show called the Brady Bunch, and the people who sang the original theme song was called the Peppermint Trolley Company. Like nobody cares except me.
And why he's saying that all of a sudden? Speech,
Do you think he would? Do you think he would like love spaghetti straps? He'd go.
Oh, they would definitely love spaghetti
He's
straps.
all tuning into every.
Yeah.
There's 466 spaghetti straps.
I mean,
Spaghetti straps. He's all spaghetti.
yeah. I'd be like Dustin Hoffman and Rain Man, you know. I get my underwear at Walmart. I get my underwear at Walmart. We can't go anywhere else. I get my underwear at Walmart.
Walmart probably
Fettuccine
still be around.
straps.
Walmart probably still be around.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
that's how they
there's
call it. Wally.
Walmart.
Spaghetti straps are amazing
How about
if they
you,
have
Art?
good shoulders.
Same question. Like everything you die
That's
But
a tank
everything
top.
that's
That's
in
not a
here-
spaghetti strap.
goes into another
What do you
person's
mean?
body.
It's the same thing.
I would be cool
No,
with that.
You still exist in a way.
Yeah, I would be cool with
Whatever.
that. I feel like that's what we're doing right now.
Right.
You know, and that's what I try to. I mean, I used to do that kind of stuff for like social media, but yeah, just so that way I realize like
Yes.
if I was to go, like I want something that my
Alright.
kids could always just like go back and watch. So that's what the YouTube channel started out
Yeah.
as. And
You know, I think
Yeah.
though that's why like the Super 8 movies were invented. Then it went to VHS, and now you know we have phones where we can make videos, and it's basically so our grandkids can see us
yeah,
and hear us. Because when I had the great nieces and nephews
yeah,
at lunch of the day, I was playing videos of when they were little with their grandma and grandpa who are dead now.
yeah. See,
And they're like,
yeah.
"Oh, that's Nana. Yeah, that's Papa. Yeah, look how cute you were and stuff." And they're like, "Can
Now
you-
you're a pain in the ass.
no." It's like, "Can you send that to me because I don't have that."
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
it's like a memory.
Rapid fire. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
real quick. Rapid fire. Julian,
Yeah.
what would be your cheat code?
Cheat code for what? What do you mean? Money? I don't want money. I guess. Yeah.
Money.
'Cause then I
Money,
could,
money,
you know,
money,
I could do
money.
anything.
Money.
Mean green.
Mrs. Art, what would be your cheat code?
Oh God, I don't know. Super strength.
Super strength. Bertha, what would be your cheat code? You get to write it.
Like crazy genius, like just really smart.
Oh.
Like numbers immediately.
Immediately.
Love that.
Bob, spaghetti straps?
Besides spaghetti straps.
You could make every girl be able to have spaghetti straps. It just like
God.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I live in that world. I live in that
he
world.
does a finger
No.
gun and it turns on to spaghetti straps.
No, I would. My super strength that if we could control that would be enable everybody I love to give them the ability that they can do whatever they want if they work hard enough to do it
All right.
and not give up on themselves.
Cheat code. What was your
Cheat
cheat code?
code: up, down, left, right, X, 0.
I would ride a skateboard like Tony Hawk.
I'd be able to do that fucking kickflip.
I want to do a ninja kick. I want to do a roundhouse
I wanna do it.
360.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I'd probably download like Kung Fu or something.
Yeah.
What one
Download
bug?
Kung Fu-y.
Some Kung Fu.
What one bug you noticed in life?
One bug?
Bug. Yeah.
One bug?
Yeah, like an error. We're all poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, that's weird, man. Like a bug in life.
As soon as you get shit saved up,
That you've noticed. That you've noticed.
always.
That you've noticed. Like what? Like in everyday life, what would be that one bug that you've noticed in life?
I wouldn't even call it a bug. I just think because it's man-made, it's time. I think time is fucked, bro. Like I always feel like I don't have enough time.
Because you work graveyard.
Yeah.
And life in general, like every day.
Time is on my side.
Like,
Yeah, it
it's an
is.
everyday thing. Every day, I always think like, damn, I wish I just had more time.
You know what
Yeah.
sucks? There's an actual study that's out there that says as we get older, time gets shorter.
It does. It seems like it does.
Yeah.
So it's kind of creepy.
Well, it's
that you
because
bring
your
up time.
perception of time, because you've lived more of it, it starts to
Yeah.
go faster because
They're
you're,
faster.
it's a year is less of your life than it was when you were 5. That was a fifth of your
Right.
life. Whereas
Yeah.
now
Right.
it's like it's a 26th of my life, or
Yeah.
you know, so it becomes more and more. So it just
Julian
goes
read the
faster and
study.
faster and faster.
Mm-hmm.
Julian read the study.
He did.
When I
Interesting.
turned 29, my husband was like, "Congratulations, you're 30 years old," and threw me a 30th birthday. And then the next year, I was like, "Okay, I'm 31," and they were like, "No, you're 30."
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
I love.
picked her up with
You stole
time.
the year of my life.
I love that comment. He wants to have. He wants a job having a woman giving him drinks all day.
All day.
Yes, all day.
That's Bobby's life. That's just his life.
Shit, yeah. That's
Bertha
why I go to
follows him
bars
around
and I'm
and gets some
broke.
drinks.
I'm broke because it's called bars and they're called waitresses. They bring me drinks all day, but I gotta pay for them.
Yeah. I
They're
hate
called
that.
waitresses.
I hate
Well,
that.
you gotta tip Bertha. Then you gotta tip Bertha.
Find
You
find the
see
right
one
woman
thing
to give it for free.
Shoot, I would love. Look, I would tip Bertha if she brought me a drink. I really.
Hey.
Well, you did.
What
Plot twist.
what's
Plot twist. They weren't drinks. They're wings.
See, look,
My
look
money.
at Olive Garden, bro. That's it.
All right.
That's
You
it.
gotta go quickly.
Like-
here.
All right, go ahead. Let's go.
Rapid fire. Let's go.
If you
Yeah.
could pause time, what would you do?
Ooh.
If I could what?
If you could pause time, what would you do?
If I could stop time?
Yeah.
I'd want one more day with the people I loved who aren't here anymore.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mrs. Art, would you
God.
restart your life at age 10?
Hell no.
Hell no.
You know, at age 10, I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah,
So
10
for
is-
me, I mean, I would say maybe from age like 15, 20,
Yeah.
when things made a difference. Yes, I would
Yeah.
restart my life, but I would still want certain things.
Yeah.
Like if I had to lose my husband or my children, then no.
No. Julian, would you delete one bad memory?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Yes.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I think that question should be asked to everybody. Bertha,
Yes.
would you
delete
would you
one bad
erase
memory?
one bad memory?
Would I delete one bad memory?
Yeah.
I'd have to skim through like an album,
Yeah.
see which one. But yeah, for sure. Wouldn't.
Hell yeah. How about you, Bob?
Oh, definitely. I
Yeah.
would. Yeah. One
I'm
bad
not going to
memory.
ask you which one it was.
No, because we don't have enough time left on the show.
All right. How about you? Would you delete one bad memory?
Nah.
Uh,
No. They all make me who I am. So okay.
I already know Art's answer to this because he already answered it. Would you download a new skill instantly? Of course you would.
Hong Kong Fooey, Hong Kong Fooey, Hong Kong Fooey.
He said that's racist. We can't bring up that.
Hey, Hong Kong Fooey's #1 super guy. Hong Kong Fooey's faster than the human eye.
How about you, Bob?
Yeah, I would pick up a skill right away. I'd
What
want to.
skill?
I'd want
Yeah,
to play
what-
piano.
You can do that, Bobby.
I know. I know. It's just
You could just hit the
I can do
piano,
that. I just got to convince myself to do it. All right, because I have plenty of free time and I really want to learn. Huh?
No.
Seriously, I just want to sit in a bar in a corner in a little dive bar and play piano all night and sing. That's all I want to do.
And I had that little cup right there with the
Had
tip.
a little cup in the bar.
Yeah, a little tip jar.
You know, I'm Billy Joel. It's Friday night. No, it's Friday night. Regular crowd shuffles in.
Was it that?
There's an old man
My
sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin.
All right. So what would you
All right.
guys over there?
How about you,
On a scale,
Bertha?
hold
How
on.
about you, Bertha?
Huh?
What skill would you download if you could download
Yeah.
a skill real quick?
What skill would you
Well,
download?
she said
What
knowledge.
skill would I download?
Skill.
Yeah,
Skill?
skill.
Probably math. I feel
Yeah.
like I haven't had really an issue. Like it's just math holds me back. Anxiety towards it.
Yeah.
If I could be really good at math, I feel like my confidence would be like just crazy.
Crazy.
Like,
Sick.
you're good at math. Like you don't have to question shit. Like
Yeah.
you look at it, it's there.
It'd be weird just to see like those people that say they just see the numbers.
Like,
That's
yeah.
like
that
that one meme.
that creeps me out, dude.
Mm.
Like that's
Right.
just like, and those people are all weird.
Yeah.
What? Okay. What skill do you have, Dave?
Well,
Babe, download a skill. What do you
I
download?
gave up in college second semester calculus because, God, the alcohol tasted so good.
Yeah, don't tell me about freaking college math, man. I took like freaking math like 3 times.
Nah, second semester calculus did me in because I
All of it
couldn't
was
stay
algebra.
sober.
No, and then a Middle Eastern teacher at Stan State,
Oh,
it
wow.
was just like double hard. I could
Yeah.
not understand.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Like
Stan.
actually,
Yeah, what do you mean 2 plus
I don't
2
even
is
remember
not
his name.
4?
2 plus 2 is 4, but you know,
What do you mean it means B?
3x plus 2, 3x plus 2c equals
Yeah.
negative 7.
They started putting letters in there. That's crazy. All right,
Yeah.
what's going on, babe? What was
I
your
wonder-
download?
Mrs. Art, if the simulation ended in 5 minutes, what would you regret the most?
Oh my God.
Well, that's a tough question, man.
That's pretty much saying if you're about to die in 5 minutes, what would you regret the most, right? That's
What
really
would
like
I regret
Yeah,
the
pretty
most?
much,
Yeah.
yeah.
That I didn't see my dad more before he passed.
Yeah,
there you go.
That I wasn't there enough.
yeah.
My number one regret.
Bertha,
5
5 minutes,
I don't know.
and then
If it
you
ended in
dust in the
5
wind.
minutes. What would I guess not just sometimes saying fuck it,
Yeah.
and then just doing what's right in front of me and lagging it, thinking about it too hard, and then the opportunity's gone.
Mr. Sharp.
See, now I'm hoping I'm standing in front of Bertha with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, that.
No, so 5 minutes left. What would I would regret not taking the chances when I was younger when I should have.
Yeah.
Eileen Hernandez, I should have made a move, but I didn't.
You didn't make that
Shout
move.
out
Did
to
she have
Eileen.
spaghetti straps on by her?
No, but she would probably look great in them.
Okay. Is she
Little warning
alive
for you.
still?
I believe she's still
Okay,
alive.
okay.
All right.
Oh,
Let's find her,
good
Bobby.
on
Let's find her.
Just find her.
Yeah.
Let's find her.
Can you check
Mr. Art, how about
everything
you?
out,
5 minutes, eh? And you're dust in the wind.
huh?
Dust in the wind.
I don't really have regrets.
All we are is
Yummy,
dust in
yummy,
the
yum.
wind.
I don't have no
Same old song. Go ahead, Art.
I don't have regrets.
Yeah, what?
Kansas, dust in the wind?
No, oh, you wanted me to join in? I thought you were telling
no,
me.
no.
If the simulation ended in
Yeah.
5 minutes, what would you regret the most?
I wouldn't regret anything.
You have no regrets in this
No
life?
regrets, man.
No,
He spells it wrong too, though.
no.
Isn't that like your
Regrets.
tattoo?
Yeah, no regrets.
No,
No
regrets.
Yeah,
No regrets.
No regrets.
No, he hasn't
That's
stopped.
hilarious.
Julian, how about you, man?
No regrets for who you are.
Simulation ends in 5 minutes. What would you regret the most?
Just
I don't know. I'd maybe want to see like some of my family more, like my nieces and nephews.
Hmm,
But
yeah.
okay.
but you know, that's about it. I gotta work all the time.
I was assuming there'd be some women involved in that question, but
Nah, I don't regret none of that, man. You can't ever regret none of that. It's in the
did you
past.
ever wake up and
live,
look
you learn.
over and see her face and say, what did I do?
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I always know what I did, bro. I always know.
No.
Thank you.
All right.
I know how to hold
Last
myself
question in this-
accountable.
Yeah. Last question on this topic.
How that
What's-
ass feel?
We'll start with Mrs. Art over there.
I just missed that. Yeah, just like
What one question you'd ask the programmer?
What the fuck is your problem?
Right.
Why?
Why?
Why do you hate me?
Why was my childhood like that? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
But that childhood made you who you are today.
Yeah.
It certainly did.
Yeah, made you a better
Yeah.
parent, a better
As
adult.
teacher and mom because of what I went through.
Yeah.
But I still am angry about it.
Yeah. Bertha, what's the one question you
yes,
asked the
like-
programmer?
If I would have done something different, would it have made a difference
Ooh,
in the outcome? Because realistically, that programmer's like, no. Like I
yeah.
wanted to watch you suffer. I wanted to watch you succeed.
What could have
like-
been? Yeah.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you ever like meet someone? They're just lucky. Like
Yeah.
the good shit just always falls in
I
the
hate those
shit. Just
people.
always works out for them.
I do hate those.
They're the simulator's favorite.
That's they're the main characters. Like I was
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
we're extras.
We're extras.
No, yes, exactly. But
I know Bob.
you know
did.
what?
I have a
Like,
question. Do you guys
also
think
succeeding
you
in
guys are
life and just
extras?
having certain things is like it.
No.
Even
I'm
if
never
you're
an
unhappy
extra.
mentally, sometimes it does make your life easier.
Yeah.
You could be super depressed, but a millionaire, and guess what? You're not worrying about what you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
You're not worrying about where you're gonna live.
Yeah.
Those are worries that
Taxes.
are just gone.
Yeah.
Imagine having that worry and being depressed.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the simulator at?
Yeah.
What was your question, Julian?
What
Do
was
we
that?
think we're extras?
Yeah. Do you guys
we
think
think
you're
we're-
extras?
No, I'm always on the credits. When the credits roll into the movie, I'm always on the. I'm always in the credits. I'm not an extra.
I'm
Are you
living
like guy
the
in the
Truman
background and
Show,
stuff?
and everyone's watching me all the time.
I want
Uh,
that young.
John.
I watched that show once and it tripped me out. And I never watched
John?
it again.
Are you going to ask me that
It'll
question?
still trip
Yes,
me
go
out.
ahead, Mr. Sharp.
Okay, if I had one day, if I could talk to the guy who
Programmer.
the programmer, I'm gonna go. Are you hard of hearing?
Yeah.
Because I'd never said 10-inch pianist.
Okay, well, yeah. This fucking guy.
Do I dare
There's,
ask?
there's a joke that goes with
Yeah.
that.
How about you? Art?
What do I ask the? What do I tell the?
Yeah.
Programmer?
What are you telling the programmer?
What the 5 fingers say to the face?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, I honestly, I don't give a fuck, dude. I would just,
Yeah.
like I said, man, all the stuff that happened to me for a reason. So, even the things that like that the bad things that happened to me, obviously too. But like, so one of the things I heard someone say, the best thing that their dad gave them was to not be there because it made him a better father. So I'll take
absolutely.
that. I'll take that.
Absolutely, because you want to do things better than what your father did for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
I
And
love that.
I lived a life for sure.
Yeah.
I lived
Julian?
a life. I had a good one.
Easy.
So
Hey, you got a sports daughter now.
They got a sports.
Yeah, unfortunately, rooting for the Sharks.
She'll be in San Jose for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
yeah.
Whatever they name their team.
That's it.
We're going to talk about dating.
Yeah.
I know this is a tough one,
Let's go.
but I'm going to start with Mr. Bob Sharp.
Yes.
What is the most you ever spent on a date?
The biggest dater out here.
Oh, most I ever spent on one date.
Big flex right out.
Was
it more than
500?
Was it more than a caddy?
No.
It was
More
so
than a-
much the
More
credit
than a
card company,
Rolex.
it was so much the credit card company called and said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's pretty. I think it was probably in the excess of $700.
Oh,
Damn,
Oh,
Bobby, I
yeah.
gotta get like you, man.
No,
I didn't know I didn't know it was that cheap at the
I-
Wild Horse or whatever. right?
Yeah, right.
Antonio's was crazy.
No, I took the wrong girl to a weekend in Tahoe for a concert at Caesar. And
So
so you
it's
got
big
you got hotel rooms, you got
Yeah.
concert tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, share the same
You-
hotel room.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
why'd you
same-
take the wrong
same-
girl? So why'd you
Why
take the
was
wrong
it the
girl?
wrong
Why would you
girl?
do that?
Because I had a crappy time and
Yeah.
she was, let's say that
Honor period.
no.
She didn't put out.
Let's just say that the hype leading up to it didn't equivalent to didn't make it equivalent to what the show satisfaction was.
Yeah.
Oh, so she wasn't a
The-
freak like that.
The hype was more than reality.
He got misinformation.
I got a lot of
Yeah,
misinformation.
hey, she
Came
hyped herself up, and then it was just like,
I'm gonna ask the other.
Came out with the
Yeah.
leather and the ball gag
Yeah.
out of the bathroom. She was like,
No,
uh,
Let's just say,
Let's say-
let's just say on the drive home Sunday, I got the whole, let's just be friends.
Yeah.
ah.
Donk, donk, donk,
Yeah,
donk.
They get there, and she's all just one bed. She's like, you didn't
Yeah.
get two?
No.
Yeah.
I got 2 double beds because I didn't want to assume anything.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, you have to say that's all they had.
Oh, it's an accident, man. It's an accident. What the fuck?
I know. I didn't want to assume anything.
What the fuck's the mix up?
So
Bob didn't want to assume anything.
So we already had we already had 3 dates, dinner and stuff, movie, blah blah blah. So it's like, hey, my at the time my favorite performers in Tahoe. I got tickets. I got an extra. Would you like to go?
Yeah.
And she goes, okay. And I said, look, we're going to share a hotel room. Okay. And it's just like, get up there. And it's just like, I am now her brother and not some potential,
no, fuck that.
not some potential,
Nah, she had
I mean,
She got a free
romantic,
ride.
so, romantic person.
Julian, you're the other single
that
person
sucks.
on here. What's the most you ever spent on a date?
Maybe like, I think like 150 maybe.
That's Gen Z answer.
But you know what? In this day and age, it's not bad because back in the early '80s and like the middle '80s, and I averaged $100 a day, which was a lot of money back then.
Well, the average Art. How about when you were taking Mrs. Art out? What were you averaging?
I don't know.
Dude.
He would just bring home Jack in a Box. He would just bring home Jack in a Box.
No, he'd bring home Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Big facts.
Probably that double decker.
I don't know, dude. You know what?
What's the most you spent on a date, Aristotle?
I've never, I don't even check the bill, bro. I just sign it. You feel me?
Hey, because real ballers don't do that.
I
Don't
just
know.
sign that shit. But I always tip good. I always tip good.
I'm gonna swing it around for Bertha. Bertha,
Huh?
how much did the guy? Was the most the guy has spent on you on a date?
Did you even know?
No.
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna ask.
You didn't pay attention to the bill at all.
If he can afford it, he'll take you there.
Okay.
If he can't, then he won't.
Yeah.
Okay, so no romantic weekend at the coast and all that.
Extravagant first date.
Come on now.
Girl, I've had like one boyfriend. Two. Sorry.
How many have
All right.
first dates have you had?
I don't go out. I don't go on dates.
Yeah, I think mine's
Okay.
about. I think
I'm
mine's like
26
350.
with
Okay.
kids. Come on.
Yeah.
My first date with my
Well, yeah,
husband
but
was
right,
at
so-
KFC, and my ex-boyfriend was there.
And that was Mallards.
So,
Yeah.
did I care? No.
Well,
Mallards, dinner,
So-
drinks,
Wait,
I loved
wait.
coffee,
Shout out to Staley's. though.
350.
Yeah. So
I will say, shout
Back-
out to Staley's. though.
Hold on, let me go. We
Go.
can run out. The average American
Love
date
it.
now
Love
costs.
Staley's.
Hold on. All right. The average American date now costs $189, including dinner, transportation, drinks, and even pre-dating grooming.
What the fuck?
That's up by 12.5% since last year.
Dude,
Well, there's
I can
some
shave
grooming
my
I
own
could do
nuts.
there's some grooming I could do at home, right? I'm not gonna get
So
the
I want-
manzillion for that, but
I want to ask you, Julian, does that sound about right for Gen
mean,
Z?
like,
'Cause-
I'm gonna be honest with you.
'Cause-
If I got a date, I'm gonna get a haircut, right? But
yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah.
other than that, like
Do-
you say, you go buy a new shirt. I don't do that shit. I just wear
Yeah.
what I got.
Do you feel it's
Yeah.
about 189 by the time the date's done? Whether you're getting that haircut or the gas, the price of gas to picking her up, if you're picking her up,
It depends.
the
It
dinner, the
depends.
drinks.
Nowadays, it's way more than $200.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
really
an
does
entrees between 25 and 30.
Yeah.
Couple drinks is $10 a drink.
Sometimes you can get away with Chili's,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
you
that
just meet
$10
at the bar, or you only meet at the
Yeah,
bar.
yeah, that $10 thing. Plus, they have the triple dipper for $18.99.
Go ahead, Bertha.
No, but honestly, a date could be anything. A date could be you getting what's in your fridge
Yeah.
and making sandwiches and putting
Picnic.
it in a basket. And
That still costs money,
Get it-
though.
what does it cost?
Well, you got to still add.
It's something
how
you
much
know.
for the
That
bread-
date specifically costs nothing.
Yeah.
Later on, rebuying those groceries,
Yeah.
maybe it might cost you something, but you need it at your house anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're just grocery shopping a couple days early.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
yeah, that date could maybe $10 in gas.
Yeah.
Go to
No,
the
I'm
Walmart.
with you.
Oh, you
They-
want to be extra cute? You walk there, you hold hands on the way.
Yeah, that costs money too. That costs money too.
That date could be -5 if you
Yeah.
have her bring something.
Find a simple woman.
Julian, Americans
Women.
spend an average of $2,323 per year on dating. Does that sound about right?
Nope.
No.
No.
Nope.
It's
I don't.
higher or lower?
No, I don't even, dude. I don't spend no money on that shit.
You don't spend money on dates?
No.
Do you feel like dating has become only for people with disposable income?
Yes.
No, it's just like kind of, but also like the thing is like I'm saving my money, man. Like I gotta.
Yeah. Yeah, Gen
Yeah.
Z is a whole different group. We're going to get into the differences between all four of our generations on
We
who
could go to
had the
Chili's.
best
We can go to
dating-
Chili's. We can go
Yeah.
to Chili's.
$10, the $10 3 pick item, $10.
Applebee's
Yeah.
or whatever, you know, like
Yeah.
I know this good taco truck.
Yeah. Dude,
a date doesn't
How
have
about-
to be expensive. I don't think.
Yeah.
no, it doesn't. You know, it really doesn't. And for those people who assume it
Zero.
should, are a date can be like a drive, like Pinecrest.
Cheap bastard.
That's
You know?
still $80
That's-
for
yeah,
my
that's
thing,
not too
and
bad.
you know the money to make the sandwiches
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
you know $200.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, sounds about right if you're gonna do
Yeah.
it right.
Yeah.
Dinner, drinks, transportation, grooming, entertainment. That's like way more than $200.
Yeah, I think 200 would be like if you're doing like a fancy, like maybe a birthday, anniversary.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like hey, she graduated or
Yeah.
she got a new job and you want to be nice.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't always have to be
Brunch.
that.
I'm going to
Yeah.
start with Art.
Oh, let's go.
Be careful answering this question.
Be honest.
Uh-huh.
You're married. Be
Be
careful.
honest.
Would you spend $200 on someone you never met?
Fuck no.
See, that's what I mean.
Girl, I would never. I
Oh,
wouldn't.
you fucking.
All right. I'm going to throw it to you before I go to Bob. As a woman, you don't expect him to spend $200.
No, no. Honestly, I'm very conscious of the economy right now. And if a guy were to really want to take you on a date and really get to know you, he could have been like, "Hey, let's go out to like this new coffee place that opened, and we could grab a coffee, get like a little breakfast, sit down outside for a couple hours, talk. Like maybe tops $50. I come in my own car, so you're not picking me up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and that, you know, and that's the thing now. It's just like everybody wants to meet to get up.
yeah, because you don't
So-
want someone knowing where you live.
So when I was coming up, no. So when I was
Yeah,
coming
you
up in
shouldn't be
the
letting people know
'80s,
where you live.
And you can leave if you want.
No.
And then, like, I gotta go.
but
Yeah.
in the '80s, you had to go pick her up.
Why?
and then-
Because at that time,
I'll meet you
also keep in mind the difference of
The
even a
implication.
grown woman at that time probably didn't have her own car.
Well, no, they did.
Did they?
Yeah,
The implication.
they did.
Yeah.
But
Implication.
but the
On
whole
the
thing
houseboat.
was it's just like, you know, that was the custom that's how our parents did it, so that's how we did it.
Julian asked you to get
And there
on
was
the
no
houseboat,
social media.
And his first question,
So
Julian asked
you had to
is,
call him
"Do you
on
know
the
how to
phone."
swim?"
Yeah. It's also right now, too, that
You know what?
They say no. Julian's like,
you go take a
yeah.
woman on a date, you pick her up, you open the door, pay for her,
Yeah.
pull out the chair, and now it's kind of like also you as a woman, you're being told like, you know what? Partly, yes, you don't need a man. You should always have a good, valuable man in your life.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But don't settle, you know?
Right.
So it's kind of like, hey, I'll drive myself there. Like realistically, if I get invited on a date, I'm taking enough money to pay for myself because if for whatever reason you can't,
Yeah.
you know what? I got myself, you get yourself.
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
You know what?
Like,
That's why I like today's society, because you both meet and have a cup of coffee.
Mhm.
So there's no huge expectations of a lot of money. And it's, can we have a conversation over coffee to where it gets to the point where, hey, do you want to go have dinner?
yeah.
You know, and I love that aspect of today's society. You can do that.
Yeah.
Women, all
Julian.
they really want
go ahead.
is intentional. They want you to know that you were thinking about them.
Yeah.
They want to know that you're their priority.
Yeah.
You're going to spend their time on you.
Yeah.
Like that's all they want. They don't care about the money.
Dude, even for dinner, if you did tell me like,
I'll leave
oh,
some
let's go
money
out
on
for
a
triple dip,
nightstand.
I'm down. I don't
Yeah.
care about. I don't care what you're
Some money
paying
for
for
a
dinner.
taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real today. With the money right now, as long as you're paying, you're paid.
Yeah.
We can get like you want to show up to get card a coupon. I don't care.
Nah, you can't do that. Not the first date.
Bertha-
Not the first date.
Bertha's
Not
like,
the-
hey, like one of the things I brought up
KFC
like last
coupons,
night
bro.
Go ahead.
is the shirt thing. Like I like to buy a new shirt. That's my thing. I feel like I deserve, not that I deserve, but it's nice that I start a date with a new shirt. That's my thing. So I asked Julian the same question. He said, no, absolutely. But then I changed it on him and I asked him, if that person that you're meeting, of course, we know it's a stranger, you met him on whatever fucking dating app that's out there. But if you feel like you've talked to that person and had some sort of connection with that person, you're hoping that it was going to move forward from that date, would you still buy that shirt or not?
No, because I still like I have nice shirts anyway. Like I could wear.
Thank you.
Like I already have nice shirts.
Why do you got to buy a new one if you've got a closet full of good
I get
shirts?
it, Johnny.
I-
It's your
yeah, I
thing,
don't
and you're
think you should.
balling. But me, I can't. You know what I mean? Like,
No, it's not about balling. Again, it's not about balling. Again, it's that if you feel like you have that strong connection with that person and you want that to progress, you feel like you want to come in with your best, with your best, right?
Well, think
you
about
wanna
how much that shirt
you
is,
want to
right?
set you want to set that first impression, and you want to make sure that impression is it does something for her.
That's
So-
your way of being thoughtful. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
Gonna
also
notice
adding
that.
on to the
Okay,
bill of
okay,
like the date.
yeah,
It's starting to add
you
on to the
see
bill of
the
the date.
outfit for the clothes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know,
And then you see a new shirt in the rotation.
Yeah.
That's special.
Yeah, and
That's
Julian
the
made a
first
great-
date.
Julian-
It's a new shirt, you
yeah.
know the difference.
So
Julian made a
sweet.
great
Yeah.
point. Like after you date that person, write her name on the collar so you know.
Oh
never
yeah, I
to
said
wear
that
the
at work.
shirt.
Yeah, so you always remember.
yeah,
This one was Colleen. This one was,
yeah, but
I can wear
Julian,
this
it's
one
like
'cause she's never
it's
seen
like the $60 you save on that shirt,
I'm not spending
and it's $60 you
Yeah.
can spend on her.
All right.
Shit.
People
All right, so
always
60
talk
bucks
about
on
how-
myself.
Bob showing up with a flower in his mouth, a rose, you know.
Right.
thong on.
Yeah.
People always talk about how much
Backwards.
men spend on dates, but how much does it actually cost a woman just to get ready? Between hair, makeup, clothes, nails, and transportation is getting expensive for both sides. So here, this is kind of a breakdown of each generation, and I thought it was kind of cool. So it's going to be estimated average date cost for in the 80s. The 80s was between $25 and $40. That's dinner, movie, popcorn, and gas.
No, that was $75 for dinner popcorn.
Shut up,
and all
Bob.
that. Okay.
Shut up. That was you. 1990s, $40 to $60. Dinner, movie, dessert. Yeah, dessert's free.
Well, she's the dessert. Yeah.
Yeah, I was the dessert.
Girl.
2060 to $90. Casual restaurant, movies, drinks. 2010, $90 to $130. That was dinner, drinks, ride share. Oh God, ride share part or gas.
What does a date consist of though? Is it dinner?
Well, that's
you
what
take
the average
home?
person was spending in 2010 on a date.
Mm.
The average person. So that's the whole country. So in 220 to 223, about 120 to 160. That was dinner, drinks, and entertainment. 2026, $189 to $200. That's drinks, dinner, drinks, transportation, grooming. They added grooming to the thing now.
Mhm.
And we're going to get into that. What you guys do.
What does
If
it
you
say for
spend-
grooming?
Grooming is basically them, not us.
Oh, okay.
Because we take a 5-minute fucking shower, put some deodorant on, spray
What do you
ourselves.
mean?
I get a haircut though. I get a haircut.
You get a haircut. You
If
get
that's an expense, that's your expense.
I have a
Yeah.
$50 haircut.
now,
$50
now
cut.
you're right. There are some women that will say that the guy should pay for that stuff.
Damn.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Pay for what?
for you getting a haircut
For you to-
and
Then
getting
Then don't get it done.
Okay,
Then
yeah,
don't get
they're
it
my
done.
boyfriend or
Yeah,
my
if
husband.
you're
Yeah.
boyfriend, like label boyfriend,
Yeah.
then
Been together
yes,
a long
maybe.
time.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, I like when you wear those nails," okay, then make sure I
Big
always have nails
Yeah.
on, right?
Yeah,
Okay, but if you're like just dating, getting to know this person, I'm not paying as a guy. I would not pay for you to get your nails done.
No.
What the hell?
Yeah, especially if I'm not getting
I have
lucky.
no obligation to you
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah.
Sorry, but I don't.
we'll start with Julian.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
weekend.
knowing the numbers that I just put out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have dated in the 80s when a great date cost about $30 or in 2026 where one night can easily cost you $200?
Fuck. So I like 2026 because we got everything right, but like
You
I want the
fucking
money
spoiled
cheap of the
bastard.
I want the cheap money of like that time, you know, where it's like $30. Like if I had the same
Mhm.
money I had now, the $30 wouldn't fucking matter. I'd be all right, cool.
Yeah, but in the 80s,
You're making
minimum wage is like
$25.
$4 an hour.
That's why I'm saying if I was making what I was making now, then yeah, I'd be balling. And I
Yeah.
would just be like, fuck it. I would take every Turlock 4 on a date. Why not?
I knew Turlock Force would show up.
Everyone gets
How
to
about
ride the
you,
fair.
Mrs. Prime? Would you rather have dated in the 80s when a great date cost about $30 or in 2026 where one night could easily cost you $200?
Am I paying?
No, you're the woman. You're not paying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I pay a lot, and that's okay.
It's because you're
And-
married.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care as long as we're having fun. As long as there's a vibe and we're having a good time.
Mhm.
I'm not really thinking about the money, honestly.
Money.
And he
How about
should
you,
be
Berth?
either, and you know, it
That was
should
my
be cheap
downfall.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Bertha? $30
Have the
date.
vibe, and then you wake up the next day and you're like, yeah, this is money. Oh.
Hey, that's my line.
Yeah. See, I think that's the part you don't
Man,
think
what
about
was
the
I
money
doing?
unless it doesn't go good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't go good. Yeah.
Real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Bob? You dated in the 80s.
I
Mr.
did.
Shark.
I loved dating in the 80s,
Yeah.
but I never got away from a $30 date. It was always like $70.
That's because you drink too much, Bob.
No, you go like look,
Don't.
you
All right,
go,
so what's the date,
like,
Bobby? Like you take
All
us
right.
on a date to the 80s.
So
Yeah.
so you pick her up and you go get a pre-drink, right?
Yeah.
And then you go to the movie theater, see the movie, and then you go to dinner, and then after dinner it's just like, hey, do you want to go to like a nightclub, have a drink, or do some dancing? But it was always at least $70.
Okay.
So
But it was worth it.
when you say pre-drink, do you mean at a place or at the
A bar.
At a bar.
At a bar.
not at the
Not-
parking lot of the movie theater?
You could.
Damn, what are you?
No, I
talking
remember
about? I just saved you $20 right now.
I remember one time
Tito.
I took a girl up to Jamestown. It was like the Willow Hotel, special date. We're gonna go have fun. And I walk in, I'm like thinking, okay, $20 a head, blah 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 blah. Walk in. The special that night was steak and lobster, $9.99.
Oh.
I'm like, we're both getting steak and lobster, hooray!
Yeah.
I'm a big time
That's-
spender,
What
man.
restaurant is that?
Huh?
What decade was that? No.
That was the 80s.
Oh,
That's
just probably
fucking wild,
$19.99 on
Yeah,
special.
yeah.
Yeah.
Think about,
$9.99.
think about that, Art. I mean, cook. Fuck.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Oh.
all right, Art.
Yes.
Should men still pay?
Should men still pay? Sure. I mean, offer for sure.
You sticking with the old traditions that on
Yeah.
the first date a guy should be paying.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and even like that whole, there's like, I guess the rule of like whoever asks for the date should pay.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Like if some chick asked me, I'd still like, she's like, you want to go get coffee? Then I'd pay the bill for the coffee. You know,
Mr. Sharp, I know your answer to this one.
I'm old school. Men pay.
Yeah.
Men pay.
yeah, man, pay.
Julian,
Yeah, I'll pay on the first one for sure.
you pay on the first date.
I think by like I'll say this. I think that if by like the second, third, maybe fourth date, a girl doesn't offer to pay for one,
Mhm.
then like I'd be like, okay, like, I think that like
Mhm.
that I see the like it's appreciative when they offer to pay.
Yeah,
But
they
the
offer to
very,
pay.
very first one.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
you
right,
think it should be a
ladies.
man.
You said the first one should be men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first
I
one
think
should.
so, yeah.
You feel like
Unless-
the first one should be
unless-
on us.
Yeah,
mean,
I do.
I think it.
Yeah.
Well,
I wait to see if they're gonna do it first.
the first date should be on whoever invited the other person.
See, that's
Yeah.
the-
As a female, if I'm like, dude, I'm really digging you. I feel like you're digging me. You're not inviting me for whatever reason. I'm gonna be like, hey, this movie came out. Like, did you want to go with me? As a female, like maybe as a man, you might be like, oh, she's inviting me to the movies. Let me take enough money to pay for both of us, right?
Mhm.
I'll buy it online. We show up. Don't worry about it. You want to buy snacks? I'll take a snack. But I'll pay for the movie because I invited you to the movie.
I am
I'm
the
not
snack.
inviting
Yeah.
Alright.
Right. No.
What if
I
he
get
just
that
sneaks in like
because-
But if
McDonald's,
you
like
invite
a
me and you're like,
McDouble?
hey, I want to go to
Yeah.
like it's
He's
the
like,
other way around.
No.
Then
Oh, you
I'll
want a
take enough
snack?
money
Take my
again like
shirt off.
before. I'll take
But-
enough
Yeah,
money
yeah.
to pay for myself just in case. But if you invite me, I'm also the type of person where like you invite me to the movies, you pay for the ticket. I'm not expecting snacks; they're expensive.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm okay with going to the Dollar Tree beforehand.
Well-
Put them in my pocket.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So the last time I had a date and she goes, hey, let's go to the movies. She bought the tickets. But I bought dinner before.
That's fair.
Right.
I think that's fair. And maybe it doesn't equal out to the same value.
It did-
you know?
it really didn't matter.
Yeah, it
Obviously, but
doesn't,
I
yeah.
think
It didn't matter.
I will say this, maybe as someone that grew up in that generation, and I think even today, for a woman to want to offer to pay for something, it's kind of like she wants it just as bad as you do, like to be together. If he only invites you to dinner, it's like maybe he's not saying anything about dessert because he's a little tight. Let me
Well,
say,
maybe you're
let's go to
dessert.
Robin's.
Well,
Maybe
no.
you're-
Question though,
You're
and
always
this is
tight.
always, this is always I've always wanted to ask this question, but I've never
Whipped
had
cream and
the
strawberry. makes
I've
your
never
dessert.
had the chance to ask somebody this. do you offer to pay for your partner? Like, say we're going to the movies, you'll buy the
Does.
tickets, I'll buy
yeah.
dinner.
Oh,
But
yeah.
do you do that so there's no obligation that you might have to spend time with him later under a cover?
No, it's I think everyone's different, and
Yeah.
honestly, just the way you grew up, money.
Okay.
It for me, it's like it's also like it's a psychological thing, but I constantly think about money. Anything I do, anything everybody
She's
does
coming
for me
in clear. She's
money.
coming
Like,
in clear.
coming from someone like with not a lot of money.
Yeah.
For you to spend money on me, I'm you don't have to tell me. I know I'm paying attention to how much
Right.
you're spending on me.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. So if I'm like, oh, you know what, I got snacks, it's because I appreciate you doing that.
Okay,
and
so
I want to help out.
so let me ask you a
I
question
don't-
because again,
if you offer anything after the snacks, I'm like, all right, then he had money for dessert. Cool.
I've never got to ask this question because it's so wrong to ask this question. Is there a certain dollar amount that if a guy spends on you, you feel obligated to like let him see you naked?
No.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. No. I'm just curious.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Never.
be honest. I don't think I've ever like
Ever.
yeah, no,
No.
I don't think
Not
I've ever
ever.
been like
I don't want to be with that woman.
genuinely, if someone were to invite me somewhere and I was like, I know it's really
Julian, quit
I-
giggling over there.
I would not feel comfortable. I'd be like,
Okay.
Julian's
are you
trying to go,
sure?
what is
Like,
that dollar
are you
number?
really-
What is that dollar number?
No.
And I ask you because if you say yes,
Julian's
you're
on the
sure,
phone.
Yeah.
Hey,
with
Bobby, get the dollar number. He needs it.
Hold on,
Bobby.
hold on.
Let her finish.
Let her finish.
Yeah, let me finish.
Go. That's what she said.
No. But like, if you decide to spend that money on me, it's because you knew you had it.
Yeah.
If,
Right.
if you spend that money on me and you expect to see me naked and you don't, then it's like, okay, you're gonna say something about like, oh, I thought we were gonna hang out after
Yeah.
or whatever.
Right.
Guess what? That's where you get the women that laugh at you because you thought
Right.
spending money on me was
Yeah.
gonna get
I
you
like
to.
that.
Okay.
Might as well have just give
Hold
me
on.
that.
No.
We gotta
No.
So
move
Bobby
on.
takes you on that $700
We gotta
Tahoe
move
date.
I could pay bills.
No. A date,
Let's-
now
let's-
it should be mutual.
Yeah.
In my case, it was mutual.
things have
there was no
changed.
expectation.
Yeah.
And if there was an expectation, it's a no-go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Period.
Let's jump right into the dating app thing. I'm going to start with the youngsters over here. We'll start with Bertha. Has dating apps become pay to win?
That what?
Have dating apps become pay to win?
Paid to win?
Yeah.
to
So
win.
either you're paying, you're going to get a good date, or if you're not going to find the right person, you're going to have to pay for it.
I don't use dating app, but I
What?
think
I see you on there.
No, honestly, I think as a man, I think they are getting money out of you.
Well, we're screwed. The odds.
Yeah. I no, as a woman on those, like if you were to be on those apps, it's more like scrolling. Like I've literally seen like women like they make a fake profile and as a group will sit there and be
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, like
Julian, write this
they
down.
have fun.
Yeah.
It's true. And this was back.
Secrets first.
Damn. No, but
Dang.
in all honesty,
That's
it's kind of
fucked up.
like, how are you gonna put yourself out like that? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a 50-50 because it
Yeah.
also is kind of like, hey, I'm here and I just want to like meet people. It doesn't necessarily mean you want to like do something. It really is just maybe you either get desperate enough or you're just spontaneous enough to like
Yeah.
to have the internet and an algorithm find someone
Right.
for you, right?
Yeah.
Like then there's a lot of people where they're like, oh, I only meet people out in public.
Yeah.
So I think it's different, but I definitely think that they do take money from men.
Yeah.
Like I really do think they are targeted towards taking money from men just because they know that there's a lot of men that either have a lot
Yeah,
of
it's like 1,000 to 1.
issues.
Right.
There's 1,000 guys trying to get on you, you
Mm.
know? So, Julian, quick question for you. How much would you spend to meet the one?
How much would I spend?
Yeah. To meet the
Well,
one.
I mean, I don't really think I'd have to like spend anything. Like, I don't know. Like, if I meet
alright,
her,
so-
I'm sure I'll meet her. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
like I don't like if you're talking about like taking her on a date, like yeah, I'll take her on a date. But it's like I feel like the one will be happy with, like you know, like even if it's not a super fancy date.
All right, ladies. Who actually spends more to get ready?
I don't spend shit.
Yeah, it depends.
I
It depends.
Man,
I
shit.
don't care. Like whatever. You like me, you like me. You don't.
But
you don't.
we're talking pre-marriage there, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I cared.
Why would you
If
give
you
him a
didn't
false
like
image?
me,
You already knew
was-
Art. Like
Why would
Art
you give him
already.
a self-
Literally, he knows.
Yeah.
He was googly
I have
googly
a
gaga.
give no fucks
He was
attitude,
googly
and
gaga
if
for
he
her.
didn't
I
like
gotta
me,
get
then
going
he
at
didn't
bed.
like me. It is what it is.
All right, go to bed, Ben.
All right,
All right.
See you
Good night,
later.
you guys. Good
All
night,
right.
you guys.
Thanks.
How about you, Bertha?
Uh,
Who actually spends more to get ready?
I mean I think it should be the women. Like it depends if it's in the summer and you're gonna wear sandals, you want to get your toes done. You know, like you're gonna do your own hair, you're gonna do makeup, whatever. Like you might want to get your nails done. You might want to buy a new outfit.
You guys
depending on
are
where
paying
you're
way
taking.
more than we are.
Yeah, they are. They're there.
It just depends on the woman. Some
I'm
women
gonna
really like
shape
to
my
be-
face and I'm gonna go pick up my
Yeah.
best shirt.
Yeah, I think when it comes down to where like if you really have that, because most of the dating apps you're actually kind of chatting back and forth for a couple days first, right?
Mhm.
So you kind of have a general idea, like, okay, man, this girl, I really want to know this girl.
Mhm.
So that I think that changes on your perception on like, well, how much you're going to spend on this date. You know, like if like I was telling Julian, if it's someone you feel like you really have a good connection, yes, but I still think even if both of us feel like we have a connection, I still feel that you are still going to outspend me. Because I'm just going to
Yeah.
do what Bob just said. Again, I buy a shirt, but I'm going to take a shower, spray some fucking cologne on me, make sure I have clean underwear on,
Ugh,
and make my way to the date.
easy. It's infuriating.
Because I think even if I was like, okay, you know what, like it's just a whatever date, like I'm not gonna get my nails done. I'll just go with my
Right,
clean
right.
nails, not gonna get my toes done. You know what? I might want to buy like a cute dress
Yeah,
or
do
like, you know,
Yeah.
a new shirt to
Yeah.
go with these jeans that I wear with like every other shirt. That
Okay.
shirt's at least gonna be $20.
But if you
Did you
did
get a
it-
haircut or not?
If you got
didn't
it,
get a
if you
haircut,
got
then
your
I already
hair done,
outspent you.
if you got your hair done, if you got
Your nails
your
done.
makeup, if you got your nails, which by the way, a full set of really nice nails is like $100.
Yeah, you're
That's not including your toes.
Mhm.
Okay.
get
So
those
and then
tools done,
you have
man.
all the makeup, then you're getting the shoes, and then you're getting like a girl could easily spend $500 to $600.
Oh, don't forget the
Just-
eyelashes and eyebrows.
And that's like every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's just
Like,
expensive.
That's like hundreds of dollars. Like
Yeah.
So what?
uh, my
Your toes
mortgage.
And
or
we're-
my
and we're
mortgage
just-
Your
we're
nails
just-
are
like,
safety.
We're just
What
jumping
if-
in the
for that
shower.
upkeep. Crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. What if that is just like their lifestyle? Like they
Your
always get
toenails,
their
fingernails,
hair.
and eyelashes all together, cheapest $180.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
you
No,
want
but
in
what-
a woman.
But
Be
we're
willing
saying
to pay
like
for
we're
it.
just saying. So what if let's say
But again, this is not
this
for
a
like every
woman
day.
who does
Right.
this all the time.
Well, for
She's
those women,
we're
they're
out dating.
probably
So
doing
now
it.
like the women who does it
Hey,
all
for
the
those
time.
women, they're probably making money.
Facts.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit, right? Yeah. they don't give a
Okay,
shit,
real
bro.
fast,
They're
rapid,
paid for you.
rapid questions
Facts.
here.
Facts.
Okay,
I like that.
Okay, go ahead.
cheap date or expensive date? Ready? Art, coffee.
Cheap date.
Bob,
Cheap date.
Bertha,
Cheap date.
Mrs. Prime.
Cheap date.
Walk to the park.
Yes.
Expensive date.
Yeah, depends what park we're talking about. Disneyland.
Yosemite.
Yeah, right.
Yosemite.
Yeah, I like where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Cheap date.
Cheap date. Bertha,
Cheap date.
Mrs. Prime.
Cheap date. The river.
Ice cream.
Cheap date.
Cheap date.
We're sharing it.
Or
So I drive in banana split.
2 cones. What are you crazy?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Cheap date. Bowling. Art.
Expensive date.
Yeah, it is nowadays.
Mhm.
Fuck damn.
It's
bowling.
still relatively cheap.
Yeah.
After all the drinks, Bob.
Expensive.
Pizza.
Hey,
See?
expensive
100
date. And if Bob wants to take me bowling, I'll go since
Yeah.
he thinks it's cheap.
Let's go bowling.
You're gonna
Mrs. Art. Cheap date.
Yeah, but
Bowling?
not cheap.
Bowling costs money.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Art. Mini golf, if that's still a thing. I don't know if people are still doing mini golf as dates.
So
That was the kind of 80s,
The-
90 thing.
I'll say it's a cheap date because I don't know if you can really be drinking out there at mini golf.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you can. You can pregame,
Cheap.
but can you? It's cheap, right?
Hey,
Cheap
vodka,
date.
vodka in a water bottle looks like water.
Cheap date.
Hey, you
Cheap
take your
date.
salad.
Yeah. Bertha, mini golf?
Mini golf, I'd say. Sorry, but I want to say expensive date just because they overcharge on you just playing the game. Not even the food, not even the drinks. It's the game. So I'll say expensive.
Cheap date?
Cheap date, depending.
All right. Art. Taco truck.
Shit, expensive date. The way I roll.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
Super burrito. You crazy?
Well,
See that menu? I want
You want
Taco-
tacos? What the fuck?
taco truck depends on the dollar amount you think's expensive.
Yeah.
Taco truck's a cheap date.
You guys are just splitting a burrito.
No, man. She's getting her.
No, you bite
Hey,
that end, I
hey.
bite this end, and we meet
I'm
in the middle.
like, look. I'm like Joey Tribbiani, right?
Yeah.
Bob doesn't share food.
Okay.
Bob doesn't share food. Okay, Bob doesn't share food, so you got to get your own plate.
Taco truck, cheap
Taco
date.
truck, yeah, expensive.
All right.
Yeah.
It's
What
mid.
taco trucks you go to?
What? Okay, wait. Okay, maybe a year ago I would have said expensive.
Yeah.
Now, cheap. I could have eaten a burrito and like 3 tacos.
Yeah.
Look,
Now, I don't finish a burrito. So
Look.
cheap.
I'll spend $20 on you. That's not expensive.
No, that's $20 on me. What about you? Altogether,
I don't-
That's probably like 40, 50.
I don't care. I don't worry about that
All
part.
right. So what? Are you taking me to taco truck?
Let's
or
go
what?
taco
Yeah.
truck.
Let's
Yeah.
go to taco truck.
Mrs. Art, taco truck.
The best date.
Okay.
My favorite date.
Is it expensive or is it cheap? That's
I don't
all.
really care. I want
Yeah.
taco truck when I
All
want.
right. We'll start with
We'll go get
Mrs.
some-
Art.
we'll go get some
Museum.
tacos.
Museum.
Depends. Like you can find deals and stuff like
Yeah.
that if you're planning.
So, do you think it's
Planning, right?
expensive or?
It can be if
Yeah.
you don't prepare.
Museum, Bertha.
Museum. Oh, definitely expensive. The entrances are expensive.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Because
still
there's
blows
nothing
me away.
close
that-
by. Interesting.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go to freaking
Yeah.
Madeira
Yeah.
and go see the freaking dinosaur.
Yeah, it still blows me away.
Hey,
what
they have a good
charge
tractor
at
museum
Monterey.
in Madeira.
What they charge at Monterey,
Yeah.
that's fucking
Yeah.
that's insane,
what?
dude. And Monterey,
Yeah, Monterey Aquarium, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's
Not
fucking
very-
expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah. Museum, Mr. Sharp.
Expensive.
Yeah,
Expensive.
expensive. Art, hiking. Well, I was told never to take a date on a hike because she'd just be scared the whole time because I might leave her out in the woods.
Women choose the bear.
Yeah, I guess hiking it'll be expensive because you want to go somewhere nice, a
Yeah.
nice hike.
Cheap.
Bertha.
I think cheap, and obviously, I think you also wouldn't take a girl that doesn't want to go hiking on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole thing is you got if that's her interest. Is
Yeah.
she's I love hiking. Then you go to Knight's Ferry and hike.
And then you find
Yeah,
out she's
exactly.
never hiked
But
a day in her
but-
life, but she
Yeah.
told you it was her favorite
Again,
thing.
it doesn't
Yeah,
have
but
to
you
be
start at
a-
Knight's Ferry. Okay, you like judge her at Knight's Ferry,
Yeah.
then you go higher up in the mountains.
Even if you're the one spending the money, you just go,
Mountains.
you make a sandwich, put it back in the sandwich bag, you
Yeah.
get some Gatorade,
$20.
water, and you're good.
$20.
And then gas up.
Yeah. Mrs. Art, Netflix at home. If you can get her to come at home and watch
Netflix and
Netflix.
Not a date.
Chill.
Nobody on there. That's
Mm.
normal
Brown
every
chicken,
night.
brown cow.
shit,
now, man.
and
Brown chicken,
I
brown
don't-
cow.
I don't want that as a date.
Yeah.
Brown chicken,
Netflix
brown
at
cow.
home is cheap, but if you're not
How about
careful,
you
it could become
How about you throw
expensive.
it in some drinks and a pizza?
Drinks and a pizza. And
Netflix and
I'm gonna be real.
Netflix and chill,
Chill,
baby.
I'm gonna be real. I'm down. I'm
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm going that day. I am.
Yeah.
But only if you.
know someone,
But it's
that's why.
that's a person you've already like.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a person like you already know.
Yeah, no,
This is the
no,
first
real
thing.
you
quick.
cannot Netflix and
Yeah,
chill on the
no.
I'm
first
not
date.
going to your house. at
So
all.
let me ask you, how many dates would someone have to go on with?
Netflix at home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. That's like a couple. It has to be a couple months in.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's maybe TMI, but you like have already been, involved.
Yeah.
I guess. Perfect wording.
What? What is he saying?
Can he hang out with his girlfriend?
Yeah, that's fine. Here, yeah, that's fine.
Um,
In the living room.
It's at home, babe.
Bob,
What do you think?
what?
Just remember,
In the
no,
living room.
Hey,
no glove, no love.
No,
No glove, no love.
Hold on. What about you, Bob?
Chill.
Netflix and chill is an expensive date.
No.
No.
I'm saying
$17.95.
Well,
you got the full package.
you've already got the Netflix going on, so
Yeah.
now it's just figuring out what she likes to eat. So you got to cook dinner for her before.
and the
Hey,
movie. You
depending
got,
how far she lives and if she has the car.
yeah, you got to pick the
pick her
right.
up.
You got to pick the right
Shit,
movie.
I'm not picking her up if we're going to Netflix and chill at my house.
Art, Netflix, and I'm not
That's
saying
gonna be-
chill.
that's
The
gonna
only thing I'm going to do is slide you $20 for the babysitter.
What the fuck? It's expensive, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get the personal chef, and then don't pay on.
Babysitters are not doing
Yeah. You gotta spend like $1,000
That's
on
my share.
candles.
That's my
Well,
share.
That's your
it.
share.
Yeah.
You got to pay the cleaning lady to
That's all
clean the house. Right,
Let you get the
You're cleaning the
Hey,
sheets.
Bertha.
Clean the sheets, the
Not
laundry.
my kids.
Many young
Yeah, that's
daters,
true.
many young daters are increasingly
That's why
choosing
Dad's so-
coffee, walks, picnics, and other low-cost outings because of the rising cost of dating, which makes sense. I mean, it makes sense.
But it's a better way to get to
Yeah.
know each other.
Yeah, more.
Would you rather unlimited free dates for a year or find your soulmate today, Mr. Bob?
Find my soulmate today.
I'm not going to even ask you that because you already found your soulmate, but we're going to go to Bertha.
Facts.
Unlimited free dates for a year or find your soulmate today?
Find my soulmate today.
All right.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
I am soulmated.
I don't need to go on drugs.
Yeah.
We can do Netflix at home.
Yeah.
Like if you're the person, Netflix at home is
Mrs. Art, $500 first date that goes terribly or $20 coffee that leads to marriage?
Give me the coffee.
Give me
That's
the
an easy
coffee,
question,
baby.
yeah. Easy
You know,
answer.
when you're first dating someone, you should really like try to figure out a way to get to know that person. And some of these things on this list are not going to work for them.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So if there's someone that's expecting that $500 date all the time, it's probably not the right
That's
person.
tough.
If you're looking
True.
at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Yeah.
go for them.
Twice a
but
week,
Yeah,
grand.
if
Oh my
someone is
God.
intentional,
Yeah,
they're
I'm
taking
not-
you to coffee and
Yeah,
giving
I'm
you
not-
a picked flower and like
Yeah.
making this Netflix situation fun and exciting.
I
then hell
got
yeah.
a question for you ladies. I'm kind of curious. Now, when you're finally in a relationship with someone, all right, and let's say 3, 4, 5 months down the road, you're in this relationship. Are you expecting to go out on a date every weekend?
You know,
Is it expected?
I never expected anything. I kind of just went with the flow.
What would be okay
And-
with you a month?
I would want to know, just honestly, like show me that you're thinking about me and you want to take me. So like if he wanted to, he would, and he would take you somewhere to make you feel good, because it feels good to be doted on and chosen and
Chosen.
and
Wow.
going and doing something together. It's exciting and it's fun, and that's what keeps a relationship going. So get to know your person, get to know what they like, and go do stuff with them. Like if they like hiking, go on a hike. If that's not your thing, that's not your person.
Yeah.
If they want taco truck at the river, do that for their birthday because they love that. It's perfect.
How about if
for
you
them.
got duct tape, a shovel, and plastic bags in your truck? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, if they
And
have that
rope.
in their trunk,
Don't
ask
forget the
them
rope.
why.
The rope thing. How about you, Bertha?
Yeah.
500 on the first date that goes terribly, or $20? Oh, wait, is that the one we're on? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Or $20 coffee that leads to marriage.
definitely the $20 coffee
Yeah.
that leads to marriage.
How about you, Mr.
You know what's crazy? I'm getting deja vu right now.
Yeah.
Did we
Yeah,
have?
like this question
Yeah.
specifically. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
Because back then I said something else, but I can't remember. So I'm gonna shut up.
Fuck that.
I'm
I wanted-
kidding.
He said, "Fuck that! I want a new dude
Yeah.
every week."
No,
No.
no, I swear. I fucking swear. I fucking swear. I feel like it got me in trouble.
You know, I'm gonna go the $20 coffee
Yeah.
because I'm tired of doing the big expensive, and
Yeah.
you know things don't work out.
All right. I can't ask you this question.
Hey,
Would you like to
dude,
answer it, though?
Actually, yeah, I'll do the 500, bro.
All right.
Because that's a fucking story that you get to tell. Like,
Yeah.
what went wrong?
How terrible
You
was
know, yeah,
that?
how
Right?
terrible was that shit, bro?
Right,
Like,
only a
yeah.
day.
Look,
you can
I-
share forever.
Yeah,
man. I
bro.
drove her to
That
Tahoe.
was $500.
Huh?
Give me a date that we went on.
Well, he's just saying.
No, I'm just saying in general.
In general.
All right,
He's
well,
like in another world.
well, all right. Look, so the date that cost $500, the date you went on, the night you conceived your oldest daughter, then 9 months later, you're paying more than $500.
Yeah,
for
that's,
baby.
you're already
Yeah,
100
that's
grand. That was
You're
your
like,
thing.
now that home.
All right, Art.
Netflix at home, now it's
Date someone who
That
is
was a
rich.
blockbuster and fuck. What?
Yeah. Date someone who is rich but boring, or broke but hilarious.
Blockbuster and bust.
What the fuck? Oh,
Rich and
Date
boring.
which
someone-
more or poor and what?
Date someone who is rich but boring,
Uh-huh.
or broke but hilarious.
Broken hilarious.
I have broken hilarious.
Broken hilarious.
Dude, I was like-
Louise isn't playing no. She's like, I got broken hilarious. It works.
Mr.
Yeah,
Sharp.
Look, at this point of life now, I'd probably still go broken hilarious.
Yeah. Bertha, rich or broke? Rich, boring, or broke and hilarious?
broke and hilarious.
All
It's
right.
like you're freaking funny. You could be laughing.
Mhm.
Like we ain't got no money, but we're laughing because
Exactly.
Why are we eating dinner
Yeah.
from the dollar?
You know,
store?
you know,
Yo, what the fuck?
you know, it's like
Hey,
Hey, it
Those
happens. You might
Dollar
not
Tree
know about
dinners
it.
are the shit.
Yeah.
Why
have you ever seen homeless people smiling? Yeah, they're happy.
it's like you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Mrs. Art.
If you're not laughing every day with your person, then
Why are you with that person?
yeah, why are you with them? I don't care how much money we have.
Never pay for another date, but stay single forever. Mrs. Art.
No, I can't imagine that.
Never pay for a date or stay single forever.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to date.
Oh yeah. That
I'm glad I never really had to.
I don't get that question. I don't
Well, no,
get
that he's telling me that's the life that I'm living right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what?
You're
Never?
going to go on like tons of dates, but you're going to always stay single.
It's a hard
Which one would you
question.
Oh,
rather?
but I don't have
No,
to
it
pay.
says never
Yeah.
pay for.
Yeah,
another
never
date.
pay.
Yeah.
Like you get to go on the dates for free, but you'll never ever actually date those women.
Yeah.
It's just the first date.
It's just the
that's it.
first date and boom, move on to the next one.
Well, how are those first dates?
I don't know.
Yeah, you got to have a second date to have a first date. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
How was the first date?
Well,
Are
that
they all gonna be
depends.
that good?
That's what I'm saying. That's you know what? No, I'll choose whatever
Yeah.
my wife said for me to choose.
I
Yeah.
exactly.
Choose whatever,
I mean,
Mrs.
in our
Art.
Yeah,
case,
whatever
like,
Louise says that I got to do, I'm doing.
Mr. Sharp,
Yeah.
one amazing date or 50 average dates?
One amazing.
Huh?
Oh,
Bertha,
that amazing.
one amazing date or 50 average dates?
Um,
You're eating good. 50 dates.
how would you say you're eating good?
Yeah.
Economy, maybe it's just for nutrition.
Hell
at this
yeah.
point. Like, I
I'm-
just want to make sure that's 50 weeks.
I'm being
That's how many months of,
honest.
like food.
I'll take the
that's
50
dinner?
average
That's a
date.
year. That's a
Hey,
year.
that's dinner every day for 50 days.
That's a
Yeah,
year.
that's a
So,
whole
yeah,
year.
That's a whole
Yeah.
year.
You
If
take
you go
the
next week.
leftovers, that's lunch for the next day too.
Yeah.
No, okay, but really, I think
Mhm.
you spend a lot on the first date and you meet your person, but 50 dates and they all suck.
Yeah.
It's like it's gonna make you lose.
They're
your hope.
average. Let's not say suck. They're just average date.
Okay, always sorry, average. But
Average.
if you don't want to date them again, like I guess it's whatever.
Yeah.
You know. So I
Well,
guess
you think about this question. You think about like every date you've been on.
not
okay.
many, John.
Well, I'm just saying, like if you went on every date, you play it back in your head. They're probably all pretty much average anyway. But it's the experience that you may have had. You know, I still got dinner out of it. I still got a movie
honestly,
out
I
of
think
it.
there's also like the experience of like what could you do better next
Yeah.
time, not just with the specific person, but as an individual. Like,
Yeah.
you know what, I need to push myself out there more. I need to talk about either myself more or ask more questions. Maybe I talk about myself too much. So just I guess there's also
Yeah.
like that social aspect to
Yeah.
it. But
I'll take the 50 average dates if I'm
yeah,
not
maybe
paying.
yeah.
No, that one amazing date. You know the memories you're gonna have, and maybe the future you can have.
I think
Yeah.
that's for homeless.
Homeless, okay, homeless.
Homeless romantic.
Well,
At Donnelly Park. Yeah, Donnelly Park. Yeah, where you pass out and use the vodka bottle as a pillow.
Yeah.
Amazing date.
We'll start with the boys. What is the biggest waste of money you've ever spent? We know yours. Trying to impress them.
I don't even know. I don't like I said. I don't really count that shit.
Uh,
Yeah, I just. I don't ever really think stuff's a waste. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think like stuff's
Yeah.
like a learning experience. So
I think everything has a reason for you
Yeah.
doing it during
Yeah.
that day. You're maybe trying to impress her. You're trying to show her that you're more than something you're not. I don't know.
Hey,
You
Art, that
remember your
the
most
Tahoe
recent
trip was a
date?
waste.
Yeah,
Huh?
Tahoe was a waste.
do I remember my most expensive date?
I want to go to Tahoe.
Mrs.
I just,
Mrs. Art.
Away.
Mrs. Art,
Yes.
what is an acceptable first date budget? Under 25 and $50, 50 and 100, or 100 plus?
I'm not thinking about that. I want to be surprised. I want to have fun. I want good conversation. If it costs nothing, that's fantastic. Like if I feel like it's costing a lot, I would probably say something
Yeah.
just because I would be uncomfortable and like
You sure you
you
can
don't, you
afford
don't know
this?
what like dudes are expecting sometimes, and like I don't want to
Yeah.
give some kind of impression. So I would just, at some point, if it's a first date, I would probably either want to like leave wherever we're at before the money situation gets out of hand, or like offer to help pay for it because it's like a person you don't know, and whether it's a date or not, that's literally like a person you don't know what they're gonna do. But yeah, like if we're having fun though and we're vibing and we're both down to like blow money like that, great, let's go and ball out. But it's not really what I'm thinking about or looking for. You know what I mean? It's not really on my mind. That's the first thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Is dating harder now than it was 10 years ago, Mr. Sharp? I'm going to ask you that because Bertha was like 12 years old 10 years ago.
I'm thinking at my age now,
Yeah.
15,
dating would
14.
probably be a little bit easier, because if I'm dating women my age, we're both looking for somebody we can hang out with for the rest of our lives. Where back in my 20s, it's just like it's like a competition to see who could take care of the woman better.
Yeah. I like that. What's more important? Money. And what's more important than being attractive? Money, kindness, humor, or ambition?
Me?
Yeah, you.
First.
Okay, wait, what was it?
What's more attractive? Money, kindness, humor, or ambition?
I think honestly the money's the least of it. Ambition, definitely. You got to be funny, but
Ambition's
yeah,
a big one nowadays.
I think
With
humor and
Generation Gen Z, ambition is big.
Ambitions.
Yeah,
It
because
wasn't so much during the 80s and 90s. It was like, yeah, I'm going to school. And then that kind of ended the conversation.
that's why you constantly feel like someone's holding you back, and it sucks because you're trying the hardest for you, and then you're watching someone, and then you're like, oh, you could do this, you could do that, and then they don't.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, like you don't want to do better, like you don't want.
There's no drive in them. Yeah.
And like you can't let that hold you back. You gotta cut ties.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, hey, we can only hang out once a week, or you know what? Hey, it's better if I'm just busy every single time you want to hang out.
Yeah.
Depending, because some people just are what they are and they want to be who they are. And if someone is genuine and they're kind and they're loving and they're a good person, I don't think the ambition thing, like it can always come later. It can, you never know what a person's going to do. And if you really love someone, you're going to love them for who they are and what they want to do. And, part of being in a relationship is guiding that person with you in your life and whatever. But, for me, in my personal situation, it was more about how does he treat people around me? What does he talk about? What is he interested in? Is he funny? Are we happy? Like, is this a person that's angry all the time? Like, those are the things I'm looking at. I'm not really thinking about anything else. So,
like, I think ambition,
genuine
even just
people.
the ambition to be a better person. Like, that's something
that counts.
Ambition
it doesn't have to be work and
ambition. I think it's like it could even be a long time. Like, at some point in my life, I want to be this, or this is my end. Like, you know what? I'm happy with myself, and you were ambitious enough to get there.
But what if they're forever happy doing what they're doing?
I think maybe it's a difference, because for me right now, it's like ambition is like, I'm sorry, but realistically, you couldn't date someone that just didn't want to work.
Yeah.
But it takes drive and it takes heart and it takes hard work to be doing the same thing all the time, just to like work hard and pay your bills and go to work every day. That's someone that works hard,
No, yeah, definitely. But it's like you have to want good enough for yourself, and I think everyone's different.
Or for the people around you.
Yeah, exactly. So if it's, because I think I've been on both sides. Sometimes you're not the example, and then other times it's you have to let people go because they are not the best influence.
Yeah.
I've been in the position where I felt like I was holding somebody back, and also been in the position where I felt like I was being held back.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I think the ambition to at least try, like ask someone that's like, hey, I want this, and I'm not gonna get that done within the next 2 years, but do I want it? Yeah. Do I have goals for it? Do I have a plan for it?
Goals.
Yeah, it's just taking me a little bit longer to get there.
Yeah.
So I do get that part, but the thing is, you have to at least have a goal. You want to at least do that.
Yeah.
right?
That's good. It's good.
Even if it takes you 10 years,
Doesn't
Generations.
doesn't matter what the goal is.
Baby boomers, 1960 to 1970, low dating costs, less competition. This is true than today. More face-to-face interaction and higher marriage rates. That's true. All that stuff is true about the boomers. Cons, stronger social expectations, less personal freedom, and smaller dating pools. That is true. We didn't have, it was the girl that was in your town, or maybe a town over, or a town that way.
Well, yeah, because there was no online dating.
Yeah, there was no online dating.
But trust me, there was a lot of girls at the Angus and all that stuff. the girls still outnumbered the guys.
Yeah.
Because they were looking to get married.
But again, that's not 1960 through 1970.
Well, I was born in '62, so.
But you weren't at the Black Angus in the 60s.
I'm Black Angus in the '80s. The best generation of the '70s and '80s, best generation of music.
Technically described as the easiest generation to date.
Oh yeah, because you went to the steakhouse and that was it.
Yeah, Gen X, 1980 to 1990s, good economy for many, affordable entertainment, no dating apps, relationships often developed naturally. Cons, smaller social circles if you didn't meet through work or friends. That's true.
Right.
I mean, I think everybody that I know my age either met through work or through a friend. Millennials, you bastards. More choices through online dating, greater anticipation. Appearances or differences in lifestyles. Dating apps increased in competition. Ghosting became common. You ghosters. Is that where ghosting came from? Was from millennials?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that
Online
one.
dating even kind of was more like late 2000s.
Yeah, I think so too. Rising house cost and delayed marriages. Yeah, that's true. Gen Z, that'd be you, Bertha. Unlimited access to potential partners, technology making meeting people easier, more openness about mental health. I don't know why you guys always go into the mental health part. High dating cost, apps, social media pressures, fear of commitment, more casual dating. Does that sound about right for Gen Z?
Where are we at? Hold on.
Higher dating costs.
I think in a sense, yes. I will be real. My first real relationship was a long distance relationship. We met on Twitter. He lived in Texas. So when I turned 18, I did fly out to go see him. He paid for the flight.
Yeah.
But I will say, as a female, I probably didn't spend as much. Obviously, on my part, I had money saved up because I did have my own. I had 2 jobs in high school, but yeah, it was pretty high. I think on his end, for him to do gestures for me probably did cost him a lot more because it sounds cheesy, but it was usually I'd be at school and I'd be we're the same age, we're just in different states, and it's I'm at school and I wanted this for lunch and I got DoorDash and he would DoorDash it to me.
Nice.
So he would pay for it. Yeah. Or if I was at home or I wanted something to eat on my lunch, but I didn't have a car. I used to ride my bike to work.
Yeah.
So he would DoorDash and they would bring it. So it was a lot of DoorDashing, that was his way, but he still did it. And even if it was Amazon, he would order me stuff on Amazon so it would get to my house.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't send it. But so yeah, definitely being away from each other puts an extra cost.
Yeah. I think of Gen Z, and I know millennials came into it early. The dating apps, they were there, but they weren't as really, there wasn't so many of them during your times, right? I mean, there was a few that were out there dating apps, but I think it's overwhelming for both genders. I think the competition that guys are having to go through using a dating app, and just the amount of competition. For you guys too, because you are kind of competing against other women as well. But the difference is you have 1,000 guys trying to compete for one woman, where most of the time you guys are there may be 10, right? In your little, if you're swiping, there might be, if you swipe 25 times, how many guys are you actually swiping right to? Right? Is it right?
Swipe right.
Yeah.
I think.
Because you're going to be more.
I think It depends how. I'm not gonna say
If you're
desperate.
drunk?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna say how
Right,
desperate you
right.
are, but maybe how like, I guess, like spontaneous you
Yeah.
are. Because out of those 25 guys, how many are gonna have a picture with no bio, no details,
Yeah.
and all you have is a picture to go off of?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're kind of an immediate left unless you're like, okay, they're really, really kind of cute.
So you guys
Maybe,
are actually
right?
putting some effort into it. Bob's
Yeah.
let
You-
Bob in.
No, you have to put effort. Because I mean, realistically, as a girl, if
You
all I
don't.
did
You're
on
not
my
looking at the picture
profile-
and going, "He's got abs." White,
Yeah.
right?
If all I did on my profile as a girl was put a nice picture and
Yeah.
no information,
Yeah.
would
All right.
hey, if it's a nice picture, would you swipe right?
Yeah.
Okay. So out of those 25, how many don't have bios? How many of those have bios and they have something that you generally don't like? Their their preferences, and they're like, I'm an outdoors guy. I like to hunt. And you're a vegan and you're pro.
Yeah. That's
So,
I hate those.
Okay, that's one thing. Another thing, and is keep in mind, people need to stop doing this. Don't put your political preferences.
I was
in
just
your
going to
freaking
ask you
bio.
that question.
You ask that on the first date.
Yeah.
By putting your political preference, not only are you getting an immediate no, but depending on what the other person believes, you're already putting an idea into their head, and
Sounds
it's
exhausting.
yes, it's wrong on both sides. It's wrong on both sides, but it's also like, if this guy's like has a preference that I'm against, I'm like, oh no. Realistically,
Yeah.
he could have been like, you know what, like this is what I believed, but after talking to you, I think differently, and I kind of see a different perspective, and I want to learn more. But you putting it in your bio already turns people away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you put it in your bio, then the people you're getting to respond are people who feel the same way.
But in a sense, yes, but I think that's
But there's
something
some
that's something you
guys
talk about
that'll
on the
just
first
still
date.
try. Like,
dude,
Religion,
yeah.
religion, money, and politics.
Yeah.
Keep it out of your bio. You
Yeah.
talk about it on the
Dude,
first
no
date.
offense. If she's hot, I don't care who she voted for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if
she
she's
voted
hot,
for.
I don't care who she voted for.
If it's just hard. You don't want
Yeah.
to put something in your bio that's going to have someone immediately turn you away. If you feel like you're in a position where,
Yeah.
hey, I'm an open person. I can hear other perspectives, and I can be okay with that.
Right.
If you're not, then go ahead and put whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I'm just
Let
letting
me
you know
ask you
it does
this.
turn people
If
away.
you had, would you want, okay, you're 25, 26,
So it's it,
you're Gen
yes.
Z. I was going to say 22 to help you out, but
Oh, wait. Wait, at least I'm not.
yeah. Would you, knowing what I read off with all the generations, which one of those generations would you think you would like to be in, if like at your age, but in that generation,
I think maybe like
in the dating world? Yeah.
I think maybe Gen X.
Can I?
I think that it's in a position where it's a little bit more acceptable for like women to also be financially responsible, because I feel like that's also something I'd want to do. I don't want to stay home.
There were a lot of women that in the 80s that actually started making really good money.
Yeah. And then but it also, it's like, I want to be at being at the grocery store and someone's like, hey, you know what? Like,
Just that approach, the guy's
yes,
approaching
exactly.
you. Yeah.
Like, not necessarily like, oh, club. Like, the only time you're getting came up to and talked to is at clubs.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, because that also means that man needed alcohol, needed a dark room, needed to look his very, like, man, if we're walking down the street and
Damn, girl.
Don't be weird about it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
another
okay.
thing. Don't be weird
Don't
about
go,
it.
damn, girl.
But I literally, I have had people come up to me like in a grocery store, and I have my 2 kids running around and yelling, and they're like, oh, I just wanted to tell you, like, you know, you look great. And it's like, oh, okay, nice.
Thank you.
And then they left. Was it weird that he passed by me 2 times before that? Yes, I need attention.
Yeah.
If he would have just done it once and said something, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
But also didn't pursue anything after.
Yeah,
So
I mean, you didn't have the smartphones interrupting conversations at dinner.
It'd be different if he was like, oh, like, and also like him seeing me with kids. I'm like, they are mine. Just so you know, like,
I'm babysitting.
They're my sisters. They're my sisters.
But you know, though, I mean, I never needed a dark club, because Outback was always well lit, and I didn't have to be drunk to approach. I didn't have to be drunk to approach you.
Yeah.
I could be on like my first beer and walk over and start talking to women.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more of just like, when you go to a bar, you're there to drink. I don't know. Maybe it's also just like the way I guess seen things.
Okay, but like when you go, all right, this is me and Bob probably agree on this, but there's different reasons why men go to bars and there's different reasons why women go to bars. So when you go into a bar with a bunch of friends, like what is the
It depends. I might go out with my friends and we're celebrating one person and it's their birthday and it's all about them.
Right.
Nobody else in the place
matters. Right.
It's all about them. We're all dancing together. We're doing this. We're drinking, blah, 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 whatever. If, people want to like, oh, someone asked my friend to dance and she wants to go ahead, whatever. But my focus is this person. If that, So,
but do you guys sit around like guys and go, tonight's the night, man? I'm getting laid tonight.
No.
I never went out with that attitude, because usually going out on Friday nights, as you know, we went out every Friday night for a good 12-year period, and it was always to unwind.
Yeah, it's to unwind.
Yeah.
It was a tough week at work, and then because we put a lot of effort in Monday through Friday. After at 5 o'clock, it was like, okay, we had a rough week. Let's just unwind, have a good time. But it was never, except for a couple of my buddies, it was like they were on the hunt constantly.
You got a couple of those in the friends.
Always. They were always on the hunt. But it was a matter of just going out with friends, having a good time. And then if you saw somebody that you were like interested in, me, I didn't care. Like 90% of the time I was getting shot down. But if you don't take a shot, you don't ever know. Right. And I learned a lot of that when I used to bartend, watching people come in and do all that stuff. Bartending is a great job because you can talk to women all night long and they don't feel threatened.
I will say that.
Yeah, I think too a lot of it. I no matter what generation we're talking about, whether it's your boomers, the Gen X, or millennial, Gen Z, I just still think it's a lot to do with the person's personalities.
It is.
So you can have a guy who is a Gen Zer but has just a really open personality that's willing to walk up to you at the supermarket and say hello. Just say hello. I mean, that's like when I talk to Gen Zs, so it's like everything has to be done through some sort of social media, whether it's through Snapchat, through Instagram DMs or Facebook DMs. It's just like I couldn't live like that, to where I'm having to send you a DM and then just sit there waiting for it, when I could have just approached you at the supermarket and said, hey, how you doing?
My rule of thumb has always been,
these cantaloupes look ripe? Because you guys know all the produce stuff.
No, honestly, I think like when things are said in person, it means a lot more, because it's like
it's
no
more
filter,
personal.
there's no camera that made a difference. Like you're seeing a person in their like live environment, and if you still think about them.
But see, my rule of thumb was always, if I'm in public, doesn't matter where, if you're within 6 feet of a person and you make eye contact, hello, how are you?
That's all Bob needs, just eye contact.
Swear to God, I've had great conversations starting like that.
I always at least smile. Like if you're just if we make eye contact, smile. If I'm trying to pass, excuse me, or whatever.
But like say, if you're within 6 feet, make eye contact. How you doing? That's it, and you don't have to go past that.
Yeah.
But as long as you've acknowledged, some people will stop and like want to start a conversation, and some will go, well, no, hey, I'm doing good, and they walk on by. You let them walk on by.
How about you, Mrs. Art? Would you rather be dating in 1985, 1995, 2005, or 2026?
I'm a 90s kid.
Just pretend he's not here.
I'm a 90s kid. I had my relationships before my husband, before social media and before technology. And
so you're that generation that had a little taste.
Yeah.
But did you have Creed in the playlist?
Arms wide open.
Yes, I did. I used to go to youth group in high school, and I listened to Creed. Yes, I did.
We know Creed.
White. I mean,
Art's love for Creed.
It is what it is.
Art's love for Creed, man. We know it.
You mean his disdain for it?
His hatred.
A burning passion.
I don't hate these guys. I just don't love it.
It's just not his genre of music, man.
I can't play Creed music because that will get flagged. How about you, Mr. Bob? Are you 85, 95, 2005? Would you like to be dating now in 2026?
Oh, hell no. Give me the 80s again, because I like the fact that you had to walk up and talk to somebody face to face.
Yeah.
When you called them on the phone, you had to talk to them on the phone, no text. So you can hear it in their voice if they're interested or not.
Yeah. Art, how about you? You're 90.
What was the years?
Yeah, 85, 95, 2005, or 2026.
I would have gone with 85. So that way, if the date sucked, you could just drive off and leave her there. You want to go to make out point? Oh, you don't want to make out? Bitch.
Get out. Hey, Art, gas, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free.
The
Man.
implications when you go over here.
Oh, wait. You had a car?
Leaving your ass.
Who taught you to drive?
I would bike home. Leave her there.
You didn't have fucking Uber back then.
Yeah, he would skateboard home from Pinecrest. That's all
Hey,
he did.
I can get down this hill way faster than you can.
No, he was literally like, I said, do you want to ride? No, my bike is faster.
Yeah,
And he
Art-
literally beat me.
Art's doing 40 miles an hour on a skateboard around the Confidence Corner,
Crazy.
coming down one away from Pinecrest.
She comes down the hill. I'm just laying on the ground. I fell. I couldn't get up.
She's laughing. You ain't got shit on Tony Hawk.
Kickflip
Kickflip. Do a kickflip.
Kickflip.
all the way down the hill. Are people's standards higher today, or is expectation unrealistic? This is Art.
I think people hold their standards very, very high. Yes, expectation is too high.
It's too high.
I think you should have expectations of what you want. You should know what you want. And but you have to kind of meet people where they are and give people like a chance to really like, especially if you're first dating someone, they may not be who they really are in the first couple dates.
Yeah.
Like, they're uncomfortable and like it takes time to get to know people. So my advice to young people is always build a good group of friends and make some friends, because usually the best relationships begin with good friendships.
True.
Yep.
Mr. Bob,
Yes.
is romance disappearing because dating has become too expensive?
Nope, it shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't have nothing to do
Shouldn't
with
be.
No. I mean, if you're really into the person that you're dating, romance should be the first thing on your mind, regardless. What's her favorite book? What's her favorite movie?
That's what you should be doing on the texting part of it before you even that dating. As a guy, you should be asking those kind of questions.
Well, no, that's not a text
Girls
question. That's a
too.
coffee when you're having coffee.
Yeah,
you're face to
but,
face.
you know, they're usually talking back and forth for probably a good week and a half before that first date even happens. But I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
during that period, that guy should be doing that. You know, hey, what do you know?
Well,
Find out what she likes and dislikes, because that way, when you build that first date up,
yeah, I know,
you're gonna
but see, here's the deal. I think if you start too soon, asking all these important questions like that, then the girl's like stalker. Okay, stalker. But after the first couple dates, you're talking and it's in a conversation where it's not as awkward. Like you said, hey, I read a good book, I read this, and they're like, oh, I love this book. Okay, great. So now you know. But on the first date, it should be someplace where you set up where you can talk to each other. Then after that, you move on to what their interest is, and hopefully she's taking an interest in what your interests are.
And it should feel natural.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking
If
those.
it feels weird,
That's
if
why
it
I
feels
wanna
like
ask
you're
those
forcing
questions.
stuff, then it's not it.
For me, if I'm going to
Come on.
spend that much time DMing you back and forth before I get that first date, I want some information. I want to make sure that I make that first date special. So if I know that she doesn't like fish, I'm not going to book a date at Red Lobster. You know, I'm not, if she doesn't like drinking alcohol, I'm going to make sure I go someplace where maybe the alcohol isn't the primary reason that we're there.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
If she doesn't
Yeah.
drink alcohol,
Don't
would
take it to
you?
her fruit.
I'd still
Would you-
date her.
I'm saying, would you order a drink on the first date?
No,
finding out
No,
that she
no.
doesn't
If she doesn't like alcohol, no, it's iced tea or water.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm drinking.
I don't know about that.
have?
Because
So-
if I say I don't like alcohol and then you don't order alcohol, and then I'm like, I like this guy, and then we go on the next date and there's no alcohol, and then the third date you drink alcohol and you act differently.
Yeah.
I'm like,
feel
whoa,
like maybe-
I would have rather seen it on the first date and been like, you know what, I don't think I had such a great time. You know what, like I feel like You know, you drank one beer and then all of a sudden there's 3, 4. Like you have to
Now
see
there's
who a
6
person really
beers.
is. You take them swimming on the first date.
Well, yeah, but no,
Take them
but
swimming on the first date is that?
But
Like, beer swimming.
but the thing is you're gonna
Makes
wait until you can go 2 or 3 months and don't drink with her. You know what I mean? Until you feel comfortable about it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you don't want to blow up the first date and you have
Don't lie about how you are, who you are. If you want to go on the first date with her and you want to have freaking a beer with your steak, have it.
Be
Yeah,
genuine.
but
Have
if-
it.
but
There's
if you-
nothing wrong with it.
I
There's
know,
not
but if but
anything wrong with it.
but I feel like if you don't want to go out with somebody who drinks and you don't drink, you know, I don't want to put the temptation in you to where you want to drink to make me happy.
Okay, well, then there's a big difference. Why are they not drinking? I don't like the taste of beer.
Okay.
So if we go somewhere where all they have is beer, I'm okay with not drinking beer. I don't drink.
I'm buying
That
you a
doesn't mean
margarita
can't.
or I'm buying you a
Oh,
buzzball.
okay, but
Okay.
what if they don't have that?
Buzzball, Jesus
But-
Christ.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be different.
Bob's
There's a
pulling
big difference
buzzballs out of his
between
pocket.
a stubborn person
Right.
Grenades.
that, yeah, you
Well,
drink
grape,
in front of them
the
might
apple,
be
sour
a
apple.
trigger. Maybe you take them
Bob's got the
somewhere
big one.
where
He's
you
got
know
the big
there's
one.
no alcohol at all. You take them to
Out
a
of his
farmer's market. You
backpack,
take
he's
them.
just got the fucking
Subway.
Take them to
Uh,
freaking Subway. I think that's a date. Take me to Subway and then the river after.
Yeah, there you go.
all right,
Let's make
Bertha.
our own sandwiches and let's go.
I'm going to hit you with this one because this is your generation. Is ghosting simply a modern version of rejection?
Yes.
Should-
And
should that
it's
person
not having
take
the
it
guts
as
enough
that?
to at least say like,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? I don't think this could work out. You don't even have to give a reason. You don't owe it to that person.
Right.
Realistically,
Okay. Yeah. All right, I get what you're
you
saying.
can just say me for myself. This is not going to work out. I'm sorry. That's that.
Yeah. But wouldn't you
Yeah,
feel
you
that?
at least can tell them like a 3-sentence.
Is it though? Is it has to do with you don't want that person to feel rejection though? But see, that's what I'm saying. Like
It's having no closure.
Gen Z is different than Gen X and boomers because I'm going to flat out just say I'm not interested in you.
Yes.
And move on. I'm
Yes.
not going to even if we had texting back then,
Yeah.
I don't think I would just leave it there where it just says
Social
red.
media made
but I
that
didn't
a
res-
thing where it's so easy
Yeah.
where, hey, I met this girl on social media. I texted her. We set up a date. We went on that date. I didn't like it. So I took her off Instagram. So now she doesn't exist in my life. But that's not true.
That's
But
how
that's
that's
not
the
true. She
process
still
today. It's
exists,
just
And
thinking
now she's at home upset about why
removed
you
her
never
from.
texted her back.
She should understand that I defriended her on Instagram. I don't want to.
Exactly. But
Instead of,
realistically,
don't
that's,
you think
that,
it would have
that's
been
not you
easier just
actually
to?
explaining to her what she did wrong, what
Yeah.
you did wrong,
Grow
what you
some
did.
balls.
But
and
let
say
me ask
that.
you: would you? Which one would you rather have?
I'd rather have an explanation. If
Explanation.
I went on a date and say like off my social media, if you can't tell I have kids and you take me on a date and then I'm talking and I'm like, yeah, like, hey, as a single mom today, I'm at some point, as awkward as it is, I have to bring it up. I have kids. Oh, okay, cool. At least tell me, hey, like later on, like, hey, you know what? I don't think that I'm in a position to be that person. You know what? I think I want to get to know you and maybe the kid thing. Maybe like, hey, down the line, it's something I can figure out and maybe I can deal with it,
Yeah.
whether they can't, whatever. But I think an explanation would at least be like needed. Like if I said, hey, I have kids, and then you took me off, I'm gonna assume, hey, it's because I have kids. Boom. That's my
Yeah.
first thought.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want someone that have kids.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that you're leaving someone in that because then you start speculating what did I do wrong,
Right.
and now it's like you feel like you're a piece of crap, like I wasn't good enough, or what did I do wrong during that date? Did I not use the proper fork or the right spoon, or should I not ordered that second
Did
drink?
I chew too loudly? Did
Yeah,
I slurp my freaking
I would
pasta?
hate to
They
leave
didn't like
someone
that.
in that type of
all
situation
over.
where they're second guessing themselves.
No, I mean, look, if
Especially, Bob, now, especially because in the bottom it says red. You know that motherfucker read it.
exactly. Well, that's why you talk to people either on the phone, face to face,
Right.
and and if you have to go, look, it's not you, it's me. Then say it.
Yeah.
But that way they know up front. They know it's not going to work out to the end,
Yeah.
and that way you don't have to worry about what you did wrong. Maybe you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm just not into you.
yeah,
man.
maybe this guy has an
Just-
issue that he hasn't resolved yet.
Yeah.
You know.
Art. I know Mrs. Art's right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's up?
We've had this question asked on the Friday Night BS show, and we've had different answers to this question. But after the first date, you take her home, you drop her off, you go home. How many days should you wait before you text her or call her?
Well,
There is a rule.
I would do like a hey, just FYI, I made it home.
Yes, thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
And then if like text back or whatever, then I would probably wait a little bit. But depending on how the response is, like if it's hey, just let you know I made it home, it's like a finger, thumbs up emoji.
Oh, I hate that.
Then
I would hate that.
like-
Fuck that. I would kill you if I was a woman and you get yay.
Then
Give me that-
I'd kind of like wait up on texting back. But then if it's like a conversation, hey, had fun time, thanks for the date, or
How many days are you writing that?
Huh?
How many days are you waiting, or are you waiting days to say, hey, I had a great time at dinner?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I text FY I'm home, bloop, and they respond, oh, glad you're home, had a great night or something, then I would probably text back already instantly. But if it's a thumbs up, then I'm fucking waiting, bro. I might as well just ghost you. Like, I'm gonna wait till you say something because I don't know what the fuck that thumbs up means. Just like,
what's the thumbs up mean?
yeah, does that mean like cool, bro? Like,
cool, bro. You
fucking talking about Joe Rogan the whole time. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, the hang loose
The
one.
shaka, bro. She's like, I don't give a fuck about you.
Mrs. Art, pretend he's not here.
Okay. Pretend I'm dating.
Yeah. Pretend you're on that date. You went
You're
on
the
that
dating
date. You had a great date. Again, everyone's expectation of how a date went is different. The guy could think it was a horrible date. You could think it was the best date you went on in your life. How long do you think would you want that response? Other than I'm going to take back that because I don't like the guy that I wouldn't like the guy or the girl to text. Hey, I had a great. Did you make it home? I don't like that. I think that's just trying to start a conversation. I don't like that.
Okay.
That to me is just like if I dropped you off and then you text me or you took, or let's just say we were
drop
separate
off, you're
car.
definitely
Yeah. If it's you went home on your own,
Yeah.
I get the hey, I made it home safe, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I also feel like that's just a way to spark a conversation and talk about the date. So
if you went on a date and like you
Wouldn't
guys,
like that.
I don't like that. I don't
you
like
guys
that.
left separately, right?
Yeah,
You wouldn't text her back to say, "Hey, just want to make sure you made it home safely."
yeah, fuck
Okay.
it. She
Me, I wouldn't say shit. I would wait for him to respond, say something first.
So you had a date, you split your ways, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys.
Split our
were-
ways. If he doesn't say anything to me, that's on him.
Okay,
Oh,
but
she's
so
not-
is there a
she's-
date that
that was
guy
his
should
ways.
wait to send you that text? Say had a great night.
I mean, if we had a great night
Yeah.
in real life, like if it was like a
Mhm.
really good date, I would
It's
feel
silly.
that. And if he texted me right away, I'd be like, all right, I'm feeling that too.
But you wouldn't text him at all, like, "Hey."
I'm gonna wait to see what he does.
So
Yeah.
that's what happens.
Okay.
She's
I'm
gonna wait.
watching. I'm
She's gonna wait.
observant. I'm observing what the intention and that is. Like, are you gonna give your time?
Uh-huh.
Are
How about
gonna
you,
be
Bertha?
thoughtful?
Is there a loud amount of time that you feel is should it be instantly? The moment he gets home, he should text you back that hey, I had a great night, or should he wait 1 day, 2 days?
Okay, realistically, I would show up in my own car, so I would like. go to
Yeah,
my
I know
stuff.
you are right.
So I would hope they would be like, "Oh, let me know when you get home."
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll text you when I get home because me, even as a female, I want to know when you get home,
Okay.
especially if even only one drink was involved,
Yeah.
just to make sure,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
All right, you made it home. Good night. You don't even say good night. Maybe you just go to bed.
Just
Like
kidding, yeah.
the next morning,
Do you
maybe
put the TTYL?
depending.
Talk to you
No,
later.
it's just like if I'm like, hey, I made it home, he's like, oh, okay, I
I
just got
do.
home too. All right, good night. Have a nice night. Say the next day is a Monday. He works. I'm not keep that in mind too. I'm not
Yeah.
expecting a text till at
Okay.
least 5
All right.
once he gets off work. It sounds crazy, but you have to be
Yeah.
conscious of that.
Yeah.
How are you gonna expect to text back the next morning and the dude wakes up at 5 a.m?
Yeah.
If he wanted to, he would. Before he went to work, he'd be like, hey, I'm
In a
thinking
sense,
of
yeah,
you.
but then you have to think about what if he
Just
thinks
saying.
just like you do.
Yeah.
It's 5 a.m. and I'm on my way to work.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't want to get a text right now. Maybe
Right.
she's trying to get rest for her job.
Right.
So hey, maybe even at 9, you get your first break at 9. You
Yeah.
text her at 9. That's more acceptable. Morning after would be.
I always
preferable.
wondered about that. Like we always
Yeah.
talk about it on the other show. Like how long is a guy supposed to wait?
Because
You
I
know,
think you
should it be
you have
instant?
enough to
Are you
think
happy
about
with
It
the?
really depends.
Yeah.
on
That's what I'm saying. Are you guys happy with the like? I got home and I had a great night instantly, or would you still be cool if he waited a day?
Depends on how the date went.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if you took more than 24 hours, honestly, more than 12 hours, it's kind of like,
And more than a
why'd you
day.
take so
I'm
long?
like, yeah, what's going on
did I
here?
do
yeah,
wrong?
like it obviously wasn't that good if
Did I
you didn't
not
want to
win?
text me right
Was my
after.
fly down?
Yeah.
Was my zipper open?
I think a cool like icebreaker would be like, if you don't want to do that, just send like a picture of poop and then go. Wrong
A
chat.
picture of what?
Wrong
Okay.
some poop, like some poop
Wrong
in the
chat.
toilet.
Morning.
It's
Hey,
like-
great time.
Last question around the horn. We'll start with Mrs. Art. Is dating more like shopping, or is dating more like shopping than building a relationship?
Mm.
Dating is like shopping.
Uh,
You're looking for if you're compatible with another person. Like you
I'm
really
going
have
Costco.
you have to have something. You know, there's gonna be some kind of like
I want that girl that
something
has a
that you're
membership
interested
card.
in together or something. There's gonna be some kind of spark.
What's in it for me?
Yeah.
Mm.
How about you, Bertha?
I think it shouldn't be, but it is more like shopping just because people don't want to put in that work, especially when people at a young age are already like more ahead. They don't want to go and be with someone that's still kind of like, getting their life together. And then, there's things about them I don't like, or
Yeah.
mindsets that, you haven't talked about.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that you have to change mindsets, but growing to be like, okay, we're not exactly on the same page, but we want to still live together and live this life together and do everything together. So it's more now like shopping, but it should be building.
Yeah, it should. Bob, what are your thoughts on that one?
I don't know, dude. You know how long it's been since I've been on a date?
Yeah. Just make it up, Bob. Well, you see it.
Yeah.
It's not like you don't see it.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
see it all. Yeah, I see it all the time. It's just, and I listen to people, and it's like, I'd say, it's like shopping. You're looking for the most expensive item that you like, but you want a bargain price for it.
You want Walmart prices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You want Walmart prices for like
You want the Louis Vuitton.
IKEA
but you want-
furniture, yeah.
I get that. You want the comfy couch, but you don't want to pay for
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Right. How about you, Mr. Art?
I think it's like car shopping. You got to test drive it before.
Yeah,
you
you
buy
got to bump the tires. You got to check the
it.
dipstick.
Yeah, some-
Oh, you definitely got a test drive.
Yeah, you got to make sure the dipstick fits.
yeah. Sometimes the car is too small. Sometimes it's too big. Sometimes it goes fast. Sometimes it don't have that horsepower.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's just right.
Well, I think it's shopping. I think it's shopping for you guys more than so for us. I think
that's
we're
interesting.
hoping we have enough money in our wallet and our
Mhm.
credit balance is good enough because we're competing against other guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are like, let's for instance, all of a sudden, let's just out of the blue, all of a sudden you're on your dating app and you have this connection with three guys, and you just feel like all three of them could be that guy. What personally in your head how are you breaking them down to make that decision on which one you're actually picking? If they all meet all the everything that you want in a guy, all three of those meet those. There's just going to be one thing. What is that one thing that eliminates that guy right off the bat?
You wouldn't know until you go on that at least first date. That's where it's like that's the meaning behind that first date. You get to meet that person in person. You sit down, and even if it's eating, it's a 2-hour dinner where you're just eating and talking.
Yeah.
You get to know each other. And that's where I think you could be like, you know what, like this person, their mindset didn't seem the best. They seem like they're a little bit arrogant
He
or
reached over and grabbed one of my fries from my plate.
Oh no.
See, that's-
Joey
that's
doesn't
different.
share his
Everyone's
food.
different. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm the type where I'm like, I got my food first. I'm waiting for you to get yours.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're the type of person, you're like, oh, go ahead and eat. I know you're hungry. Take a bite.
Yeah.
Hey, you got this. Like, do you want to try some of this? I don't know. Everyone's different.
Yeah, I know. If you wanted steak, then you should have got steak.
No, okay, because no, because after a while, I'm really the type of person where it's like, oh, I can't pick between this and this. You're like,
Well,
oh,
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
eating this without biting yours.
I'm just kidding.
I would not even be eating food. I would just be picking at my food and drinking my drinks and like focused because that's scary. You're
Yeah.
meeting someone new. There's a lot.
Mr. Sharp.
I'm just always hungry.
What is your? We're gonna go with the wisdom
Okay, go
of the
ahead.
group. The wisdom of the group. What is your advice to this generation that's coming up in this dating world? This whole computer app. Actually, apps are coming down as far as dating with Gen Z.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what I've seen, okay, is the kids that like date in high school and continue into college, they're going to marry each other. Okay, they're going to marry each other. They are. They're not looking for anything different. They know what they have. They met like in high school. They're dating through college. They're both waiting to get through college. They're going to marry each other. It's like after college or once you're after over 21, 22, if you don't have anything like stable and you're out looking for it, you're going to have a tougher time because expectations of what they want, expectations of what you want. It can still work. But if you're on the dating app, be honest. Tell them what you like. Tell them what you don't like, because you don't want to go out. You don't want to go out with a girl who doesn't share your interest. You know, if you're into hiking and she's not into hiking, don't date her. She's not going to go hiking. She's going to hate it. You know what I mean? Because you want to spend time together. But I would say find somebody you can generally get along with and somebody who can make you laugh and not worry about being somebody you're not.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm not even going to talk about the next topic because we're out of time, but maybe next time. It's a Gen Zer sparked outrage about declaring she wants to marry rich and not work. The most toxic mindset.
I'm not sure.
I feel like that's been a lot of generations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
There's always people like that in every generation.
There's
Yeah, every generation.
in every generation of that. Yeah.
Except for boomers. I think, yeah, I think
Boomer women didn't have a choice.
they didn't have a
really.
choice. I think
Yeah.
that was the home mom,
Yeah,
the
married.
home, yeah.
My mom worked.
My grandma.
Yeah, they worked, but it wasn't like, they didn't put in a 40-hour shift or, they weren't, it all depends. I mean, it depends on your financial status
Right.
at that,
Yes.
that. That's it, man. Anything else? Art, would you want to add anything, man?
No.
You want to share some of that Kung Fu wisdom?
Hong Kong Fooey. Oh, Hong Kong Fooey, #1 super guy.
I don't have the gonger.
Move like water.
Move like water. I like it. Ladies, how about you, ladies?
Let the moon move you.
What is your
I
Bertha,
like that.
Bertha,
I like that.
Bertha, what is your advice to the dude that's trying to date Bertha?
That's trying to be mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in for a wild ride.
Yeah.
Have fun, bro. If you want to leave.
Yeah, just be
Let me
careful.
know, because this ride could
Yeah.
with or without you.
Yeah,
Like,
Be a gentleman.
to the guy who's looking to date Bertha, I've seen all the emotions in 30 minutes. She loves you. She hates you. She's going to catch a charge, but she's going to love you again.
and then after give her the charge to beat it.
Never be in charge.
Yeah.
Yes. Do what I say, and we'll be okay.
That's
I
right.
love that one.
If I see him now, I'm catching charge. I love you, man.
Do,
All right, relax. No, not that one.
yeah, do as I say. I love that.
Yeah.
Do as I say. We are out of here. The girls can't do it, but the guys know what we're doing next. So yeah, look into the camera, boys, and wave goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Welcome to the Afternoon Delight podcast with the boys. Before we kick things off, we'd like to give a special shout out to all the copyright lawyers out there. The only people who can hear 2 seconds of music and immediately smell billing hours. Somewhere out there, one of them just yelled, "Objection," because someone whistled happy birthday. Don't worry, we've got no movie clips, no hit songs, no dancing babies, just 4 idiots with microphones and questionable opinions. So put the cease and desist letters back in the printer, take a day off, and let's have some fun. The Afternoon Delight podcast with the boys starts now.